as they say, right? Getting the morning started. Monday morning. Wow. We made it. Not sure if it's a good thing or bad thing, but it's got to be a good thing, right? But as you see here, Brandon Swanson didn't make it home, and this is this case we're covering. This is going to be, quote unquote, a well-known case. First off, it's just to start, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Wherever you're at, I hope everything is well. It is early here. It is 9:42 in the a.m. Where I'm at, it is a Monday. I'm not working today. Of course, I'm working. Yes, I am working every day for you guys. Yes, I am working. Every day you see me working, and we need to get paid from it. So if you want to help me support the channel and help everything pay off and be a part of the successful stream and channel, I've been demonetized for over 4 years from YouTube, over 100,000 views. Go ahead and just donate to my Cash App. The link to my Cash App is on my channel page. You'll see it by my logo. You know it's me you're donating to. The Cash App is rings true with the Z. My link is on the channel page if you want to help the channel. I'll shout you out if you want. So thank you. Let's get right into it. So Brandon Swanson. Brandon here is going to be a very well-known case, a disappearance case here. All right, I do have, I have my trusted, really, my Google Maps up. Not Google, yeah, Google Earth is here. We're in Canopy, right where supposedly he went missing. Okay, we do have photos. I'm just gonna show you quick to get it started, give you a perspective of what I'm gonna do. So basically what I'm looking at here is gonna be Brandon. Here's Brandon Swanson. I believe he is, gosh, he's fucking only 19. So he's only 19 years old. This is the car. He's driving home. Brandon Swanson accidentally drove into a ditch. Okay, so, it's weird how the car is, huh? I thought the road is over here. How do you do that? Is there tire tracks like... See, my first question is how the car is like that, you know? So, the road is over here. How could it drive it off the road? Yeah. No, tomorrow. Alright, so the thing in here is with the deal is this car, like, and how it is, like, really, that is the best shot we have of the car. Seriously, guys, that's the best shot we have. Why is it, like, is the road over here, y'all? So the road is over here, and he went, blah, like, all the way around. You know what I'm saying? The car being in the ditch doesn't look right. Like, how does, the road is over here. He must have swerved. So there should be like tire marks over here. See, like the road is here. How does the car end up in the ditch that way? That is something, guys, that is strange. And we do have, it's fucking weird. I always thought that was so weird about he ends up in a ditch. Here's his route. If he's somewhere around this line, the car is gonna be, and he's just gonna start walking. Well, yeah, he's gonna start walking because he can't fucking get the car out. But look how he got it in the ditch. Like, you guys, always been my question is this car in the ditch, and how come we don't have a very clear pictures of this car in the ditch? The street is here, I'm guessing. Yes. How does the car end up in the ditch that way? You know, very strange angle. Really doesn't make sense. That's one thing, guys, that stood out to me about this case was the car in the ditch. Okay. Now, even if it's true that he did, Brandon here did somehow, magically go off the road. It's just the weirdest ditch crash I've ever seen. His car should be pointed the total opposite. Like, it just doesn't make sense to crash in the ditch, okay? So whatever you want to say about it, I don't know why right now. We're ranting this out, guys. I'm looking at it for the first time with you live. I know about the case, and I know about the picture. And the picture always bothered me about the car in the ditch. Need help?
was done when I poured it in there. Yeah, I got distracted looking at the black ball, so I poured too much in my cup. Oh, burning my rice recipe. I'm not gonna add milk because I don't think I'm gonna drink it. Blah blah blah. Oh, gee, really?
I like it. Not bad. I don't mind it. Sometimes. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting the coffee ready. You know how we do it this morning. Thanks for the for coming in and joining me. We talk about Brandon Sawnson. We are already into this a little bit. Excuse me. So what's it gonna be, guys? Really is gonna be this car and the way it is in the ditch. Alright, now you say, viewer, what? That's not important. That doesn't mean anything here in this case. Everything in this case, every case, this shit means something. The point I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to make is, I know Brandon is going to be on the phone with his parents, walking. So he gets out. Okay, so it's just the car parked is very strange, guys. I'm here on Google Earth, okay? So apparently he's gonna be going missing. This car is right here. We're looking at it. It's gonna be. I just don't understand this, guys. Like that's the whole point. We're reviewers saying not supposed to understand mysteries, But no, guys, this is no mystery. There is another case, everyone, that was solved. It's not solved, but a person just kind of like Brandon's situation. Brandon is younger, and he doesn't have it doesn't look like he's in a scary area. Like there's people around or anything like that. There's this other case that was recently, they found the man's bones. It was just like Brandon's case, kind of. He crashed, his car ran out of gas, kind of like a rural road here, and he was walking, and then he was on the phone with 911, and guess what, everyone? Yes, his phone goes dead suddenly, and then he's never heard or seen from again. Yes, for many years, until his bones are found. Yes, in a field close to where he was last heard from, and are walking. So Brandon is going to remind me a little bit of that. Now, wow, guys, there's so much, what is this, Minnesota? I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but there's plain fields upon plain fields of Minnesota, everyone. What the... So, guys, what's... The only reason I'm telling you about this car in the ditch, okay, is because I don't know... You really want to hear what I think, huh? Oh, my God. Well, really, it's either... I don't think Brandon is riding with someone in the passenger seat or back seat, okay, from the party or a second person. I don't think that, because just the way the car is and stuff like that. Brandon's on the phone with his parents, apparently, so they can hear everything. So if there was a second person, they'd be able to hear the voice. All right. So, because, guys, you always got to put in this. It's either going to be two things here with Brandon, all right? Either Brandon Sawnson is still out there, his ghost is walking around. Pretty much, he's dead. Like they're gonna say he's probably more than likely dead due to exposure in the elements and getting lost. And they couldn't find him. They could find his car. They couldn't find Brandon. So, or someone killed Brandon and took him from this location to another location. Or they killed him and left him here at this location, right? We know that Brandon Sawnson is dead. All right, you know that. He's been missing for 18 years. He was 19 when he went missing. Not to say he wouldn't still be alive, but due to him, there is something. His parents came out with Brandon's Law. I like to know about this. Guys, you want him to scrutinize everything. I'm going to scrutinize everything. You can guarantee. I think they're on the phone with him while they're trying to ride to see him. I don't know, but something is missing. Something doesn't make sense. The whole thing doesn't, and we're going to make sense of it. Brandon, it's not a death date, guys. You go do these cases. These kids are fresh. Their bios are very short, and that is probably the saddest part of looking at these cases, how short. their bio is and how unfair that would be compared to everybody else's bio. So, Marshall, Minnesota. I'm not going to read it exactly, but basically he drove his car into a ditch on his way home for celebrating the end of spring semester with fellow students from Minnesota West Community and Technical College, Cannaby's campus. Uninjured. He got out and called his parents on his cell phone, unsure of his exact location. Of course, there's some GPS phone back then. This is 2008. So I want you to take pretty much, he's on his cell phone talking to his parents, but it ain't like that. But that is tech. We're going to track Mr. Sawnson. He has a cell phone. Why can't they ping it? All right, now this is... So, here we go again, guys. It's one of those videos. I already started early. Seeing what we're going to find on this one. He said he believed he was near Lind. I'm here on Google Map. Okay. But really what? Really, where is he? What the fuck? Guys, I'm not understanding why this is so dangerous. You know, there are wants to talk to you guys. Like, why is this so dangerous? I'm not understanding this whole fucking danger thing. You know?
You had that other $5 on it.
Yeah, what?
Do you mind if I take it? If you offer it? Never mind.
No, I'll take it.
You offered it up and
Yeah, take it when I offer it. That's why I offer it. Next time you do that. If somebody offers something, you take it. That's why I
Never
don't.
mind.
No, take it, but I'm telling you.
I honestly don't want it after you acted like that.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
I was just thinking that maybe I will get on, but now
Well, there you
it's
go.
like you just made me feel stupid.
No, I make it smarter.
No.
Because if somebody does it next time, you know. Take it up. And there's the soap on that thing if you want it. So, the thing is, like, guys, my point of here is it's danger, danger, danger. It's like, where's the danger? You know, I'm not buying the danger here. That's all. Yeah, I don't understand the danger. He's on the phone with his parents. This looks pretty rural. I don't see if there's any, like, Leatherface out there stalking him. He's not desirable in any form or fashion. He doesn't have anything desirable. He's not desirable. I won't waste time. Why are we wasting time? So I'm talking like a third party stalking that countryside. No. Negative. So what? What's the danger for Brandon? Why is he not showing home? Why is he dead? What killed him? Well, obviously something killed him. He got hurt. But why did his phone go off? We're going to go through the timeline. What's going to be important in this case is that car, yes, but don't bring too much attention to the car, but it'll be there. I don't understand how that car is wrecked in that ditch that way. It just seems that the road is here. The car would be in a whole different direction, pointing in a different direction if you crash it off the road into the ditch. So what the fuck is that, right? So there's another case I told you like this. The man is on the phone with 911. He's walking through. He doesn't know where he is. And yeah, it's a little different, guys, but it's kind of similar. But he remains on the phone with his parents. He crashes the car. He gets out. And they drove out to pick him up. However, they weren't able to locate his vehicle. Sawnson remained on the phone with them until he went silent 47 minutes later after exclaiming, "Oh, shit!" He has not been seen or heard from since. Okay. So, the other man in the other case, guys, he does scream as well. He does say something, and his bones will be found years later and around the location that he went missing. So, we're going to take the past and use it for the present because we're going to learn from the past to bypass the future, to decipher the future. The present, the future, guys. The past is going to be key here. So, that sounds exactly like, but that guy kind of had danger. They're thinking maybe he was murdered, chased down. That's a possibility. But then again, they can't tell cause of death by the time this is all said and done. Okay, guys, in the morning, Swanson's parents, they did report him. See, here's the problem with the parents. They can't find the car either, but we do. They don't find him or the car. We find the car. We don't find him. But they can't see either. They don't find either, and that's fresh. In the morning, Swanson's parents reported him missing to police, who advised him to wait as such behavior was not uncommon for young men his age. Sure. Later that day, the circumstances of this disappearance became more complicated when his cell phone records showed he had been near Porter, 25 miles from where Sawnson said he was, in a different direction. That information led to the discovery of his car in a ditch near Taunton, with the car doors open. Stop, plural, doors open. Yeah, doors, that's it. That's what I was telling in the beginning, right? Somebody else noticed that too, right? In the beginning, guys, I'm looking at the car and the way it's parked. The car's set up like...
She's here, do you mind helping me?
Okay, yeah.
My stuff in the car?
The car's set up, yeah.
My hip was in behind. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day with the boys. Did you just start any dirty babe this one?
Okay, guys, I'm sitting here, amazingly. Somebody was sitting with me. This. The car doors are open, and the keys are missing when the police find the car. Guys, car doors. Now, in this picture, there is no... It doesn't look like there's any car doors open. Okay, so I really highly doubt that this is even maybe his car or a picture of his car. If it is his car, it's not going directly off the road into the ditch directly. So somebody's setting this up or something. That's what I'm telling you. And the car doors, why would there be doors open when it's just him? And you say, well, he could have rummaged through the back to grab something, possibly, but he's walking in the middle of the night on a phone, on a cell phone. There is nothing that he's grabbing it, like opening doors for. You can't even open the, like, see what I'm saying? So there's gonna be some analysis here on this. The major solve here to the case is gonna be the car and how the car is parked and how the car was found. Yeah, people are too focused on the mystery of his actual disappearance that they're missing what is actually there that we're looking at to show us why he disappeared exactly and if it was foul play or not or what happened to him. So that's why we got to do this way. Brandon Sawnson was the case, me personally, that I stood away from because there is a lot on this car. You know, there's a lot on the car and the parents. Wow. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see this. To actually be, you know, we have multiple pictures of this car, and they're two different cars, completely different cars. Really are. The tires are different, so the internet here doesn't even have if the real car photo for you. And if it is, it's not, because in the description by police, the car is found with the car doors open. Here, this car in the ditch has no car doors open. So someone's lying and not giving us the real story to make it this way. And guys, a real reviewer can't do anything with, you know, fake crime scene photos and fake photos that are being pushed for us as a real crime. That is not. So, I knew that all this something was twisted here. We're not having the full information. We don't have the real deal. So we're gonna see why that is. So Brandon, right? This is fucking unbelievable. I knew it. Damn. So Porter. So his records are pinging near Porter. It is a city in Yellow Medicine in Lincoln County's Minnesota, United States. Population was at 166. Only 166 people, okay, in this Porter town, 25 miles from where Sawnson said he was. So listen to this shit. So you got to really, really read it, because later that day, so the disappearance became more complicated when his cell phone records showed he had been near Porter, 25 miles from where Sawnson said he was, in a different location. Where does he say he is? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not giving you data that is accurate, that they have, that they know. Then I understand why they're making this a mystery. You see, it's kind of like the whole investigation, everything is being made a mystery. There's no danger here unless Sawnson is in danger. And, you know, and they're knowing that, like, he's actively in danger here with this. Doesn't make sense, because we have to make sense of it. Well, make sense, reviewer. I'm trying, guys. Go more. 22 minutes of live stream, guys. I just up, guys. Really, honestly, I think I had 6 or 5 hours of sleep. Not good sleep, of course, but who does sleep well? And I thought about these cases last night, guys. I thought we'd do Brandon, and I have a few more lined up for later. So Brandon, I think we can get it. So I think we're really close already. Really hope the stream goes fast so we can just go on to another case. But thank you for joining me today on the Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. And we're treating every day like a Saturday or Friday. That's what we should be doing in life. Every day. I hate how the days are actually labeled. They really just put astigmatism on every single day. Kind of like a school classroom. You know, and it sucks. It's like, damn, Monday? I hate Monday. What if Monday was Friday? You'd be like, wow, I love Fridays. We love it here, guys. Come to the channel. The Real Reviewer is channeling with you every single day, as long as I can. So Sawnson, you can't. So what you're gonna do? We're on Google Earth. I'm there. It is, guys. It is literally. I can't believe the ground that is going to need to be covered here, but it's really, it's not out of the realm. You know, we've done harder, everyone. We've done a lot harder on the channel. Check the live streams. This should not be too difficult. I wanted to hold off on Brandon because I wanted to practice a little bit with the Google Earth and other videos, and we've been very, I think, successful in finding something. So we will take a chance near Canopy, and we will look. You know, I don't know exact location of his car, guys. I don't think we're ever going to get that from the internet. These photos are, if they're real, they're not real, because they're saying they're coming up in the car and the car doors are open. All right, there's no car doors open here. This car is parked into the ditch, guys. It is taken. How do you put the car into the ditch off the road like that? What do you do? Lift it up and, you know? So the physics of the car being in the ditch don't make sense. Okay? And the car doors being open don't make sense. He's one person. Why is he, you know, doors open? The doors. More than one door for more than one person. Possibility. This is not the accurate crime scene photo. These doors would be open. More than one. There's no doors open on this picture. Any picture I'm looking at on the internet of his car. So we don't have the real photo. All right, and you ask yourself, well, why? Well, we don't have the car that was described at the crime scene. We don't have the crime scene. If there was a crime, we don't have it. The cops said, giving us a photo of a car in a ditch. That is just not it. So whatever you say. Yeah, well, that's how we can't solve it. We can't find them. Because they're not giving us the real deal here. They're not giving us the real information for some reason. Don't ask me why. But anyways, fucking hey. So his parents go out there, guys, that same night, and guess what? They can't find Brandon at all, and they can't even find his car. But they wait until morning or something, and the cops can find it the next day. No problemo. But it's found in a ditch near Taunton, with the car doors open and the keys missing. Does it look like that picture has car doors open? So there you go. But Taunton, where is it at? Where you at, Taunton? Where you at? We're looking for Taunton. The fuck? Yo, where this man at? No, I'm playing, guys. Listen, because I know probably what the deal is here. But I'm pretty sure we all know. It's just a matter of finding Brandon. But, you know, I got to see his location. I mean, they got cell phone pigs, guys. They got a whole bunch of shit in 2008. And they can't find Brandon. Not even his parents. And this fuck, we're on Google Earth. Where the fuck where is his car? I just got to find his car, guys, where it was parked on Earth. And we will start moving around. Car found. Oh, my God. The fuck? All right, y'all, wherever he is, right? So let's take, oh my God, there's like a forestry here. This is some fucking crazy ass land. Like, what is this shit? Guys, I'm at a property on Google Earth. I don't know what to tell you about this place. I mean, it's pretty rural, guys. Yeah, it's pretty, not really populated, all right? There is a good medicine wildlife management area here. But it's like on the road to 68, but where exactly? And at the Brandon's car. Where's his car, man? Dude, where's my car? Listen, this car being parked on this ditch, it's supposed to be parked on the side of a ditch, like on the road. Where the fuck is this road? Why isn't he just on the 60? Why isn't he just on the highway? Didn't he drive here to this fucking celebration? What is he, drunk? The fuck is going on? Really, guys, what the fuck is this? So, the car's found, red lines, he believed that was the walking path. I don't know, they're trying to assume this and that. I just want to know where they found his car. Is that so much to ask? It is. Because they can't give you a straight fucking picture. They can't give you a straight description of the scene, of the car. They can't tell you where exactly he fucking rode it off the road. There's a picture here of a car, supposedly Brandon's, but there's no car doors open like the police describe. And they said their keys are there. This is, guys, I'm getting stupid with these cases. I think I can't do this anymore. It's pissing me off. These stupid motherfucking not giving us the shit and holding shit. So dumb. So, guys, there is this long highway, right, that Brandon's supposed to be on, but apparently he's going down like back roads or some shit. But there is a road he can take here, and it will connect him back to 68. I'm not sure. All right, so what are they saying? He's like, his car's over here. Oh, my God. So he's in the ditch. Guys, I'm telling you, there's something so stupid about this that I don't know why. I stood away from doing this Brandon Sawnson, guys, because I love my Google Earth. And I'm like, yo, we could just find this motherfucker on Google Earth. Which you probably could find something disturbed. I'm still looking, but I'm not looking hard because this is really losing my interest. It's way more interesting that Brandon is like the mystery of the internet rather than me finding out any more sensible fucking shit about this. Zeliot said, who is this guy? I never heard him. Yeah, hey, Zeliot. This is Brandon Sawnson. He was 19 years old. And look, he went missing one night on the phone with his parents. He apparently, this is apparently his car that he crashed into a ditch. But here's the road. So I guess he was like really swerving, right? It must have boom, boom, boom. It's just a crazy dynamic there. But find his car, no Brandon. No Brandon Sawnson. He's been missing for 18 fucking years. And he walks on the phone with his parents, like, so basically walks, and he doesn't know where he is, and he's trying to tell him for 40 minutes where he is, and they're trying to find him, but they never find Brandon, just his car. No trace of Brandon. We're here on Google Earth, Zeliot, so you can see what Brandon's probably dealing with. I don't know the exact location of the car, because they're not really giving us anything exact, because they don't have exact, but this picture, I think, is not even the real car. Because they said, the cops say when they find the car, all the car doors are open on the car. Is it like the car doors are open? No. So there's something wrong with what we have and what the cops are looking at. You know? So that's gonna hurt us finding him. Or find out what happened to him, let alone finding him. So that's what we're on telling you. It's a big deal for many years about Brandon. There's a case similar to his where a person was on the phone with 911 and all of a sudden they're talking, their car just kind of like this ran out of gas and their bones, they went off the phone and said, oh shit, that's what it is. Brandon's gonna say, oh shit, this man, and the phone is cut off and they never hear from him again. So the oh shit, you know, is gonna be a horror tale, right? It's going to turn into a mystery. Zelia says, wasn't he on the phone with his yes? And you heard, yeah, that's it. That's it, Zelia. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zelia, this is him. And you know how I love my Google Earth, you know? So I'm thinking we could take advantage of Google Earth on satellite in 2026 and see if we could find anything to do with Brandon besides his car. But these are fucking hills upon hills, my dude. This is Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner shit. Zay says, hi, I asked right before you talked about it. Yeah, now you're good. Oh, Zaya, it's good that you stopped in, man. It's really good to see you. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi to the Real Ram Reviewer this morning. And we're just talking cases all week. I'm trying as much as I can. I'm trying to get on here and get it done, you know? My bills are getting backed up, unfortunately. I should be working more and a lot more, but I'm not. I'm banking on me being a YouTuber. It's crazy. So, but thank you, Zeluit. Very sketchy how nobody, no clothing, no nothing. Right. And the description of the scene, the car doors are supposed to be all open, meaning maybe more than one person that was there possibly. Why would all the car doors be open, all of them, in a ditch? So that is not, you know, it's going to be hard to open all the doors in a ditch, let alone, you know, get out of the car. No doors are open on this car. I don't think we really have the real deal. You know, the real crime scene here. You know, there's something missing, big time. So they say that Brandon was very far. He's near Porter. So he thinks he's somewhere where he's not. Now, that would be intoxication, right? Wouldn't you be intoxicated to not know, to crash your car in a ditch and then not know where you are? I would say he's either concussed, all right? He's either has a concussion or he's drunk, right? Or both. Could have both. But it's either or both. So his parents aren't telling you the full story about Brandon that night and how he sounded. That's for sure. They were so worried about Brandon. What did they do, guys? They got in their car and started to drive to him while on the phone with him. So they were worried about Brandon. That is for sure. I'm looking, guys, for this Porter. Okay, now we're on this highway. The fuck is going out here in Minnesota? Feels like I'm in fucking Greenland. Taunton? Okay, guys. There's Taunton. On maps. Okay. All right. I see what... Now we're getting somewhere, because now I'm getting excited, because I finally get to see where exactly... Not exactly, but it's saying that he's 25 miles in a different location. He's not near his car at all, but his car is found in Taunton. Okay. There it is. And it's how many miles from Taunton? It is 25 miles. What? I don't know what the fuck description. Why can't the cops? I don't get it, guys. It's so complicated, this case, but it's not. They're making it that way. They're so fucking making it that way. I hate this shit. He's so angry. He's so stupid. So listen, here's Taunton. I'm looking for the city where the car is supposed to be. 25 miles from Taunton. They just can't tell us where the fucking car is with latitude. Tell me the car is on 112 10th Ave. Just tell me what... Stupid fucker. So, right, guys? What the fuck is that? Agreed, says Elliot. Yeah, it's a big mystery just to find out where this fucking car is. But they supposedly have a picture of it. Guys, no. It's so dumb. It's an internet mystery made that way. It really is. It's really pissing me off. So we do a lot of cases where they got that accurate information. Where is this fucking car? So look, I'm gonna read on further, okay? So it is not known whether Sawnson was aware of his discrepancy when he talked to his parents, but foul play has not been ruled out. But because of the car doors being open, probably how the car was, right? Because more than one person could possibly be in that car. But it also proposed that he might have actually fallen to the Yellow Medicine River, near where his car was found, and drowned. Although extensive searches and not found a body, land searches with dogs continued in the area for several years. His parents lobbied the state legislature to pass Brandon's law, which requires that police begin investigations of missing adults promptly. Very good. Guys, I'm looking for this reservoir or this river or this lake they're saying he possibly. I thought I saw it. Wait, he's walking a lot, dude. That's a very long. Why wouldn't he know that he's not walking on a road? You know, why wouldn't he know these things? Guys, is it really dark out there? What's the deal here? What's up with Brandon? They're saying he went all the way to the Yellow Medicine River. Come on, man. Where the fuck is it? Oh, God, guys. The fuck is the Yellow Medicine River from his car? Where is he walking? No. Hold on. For saying he's walking, though, he doesn't have a car. All right. I don't know if he's walking. Maybe he's not walking. I don't know. We're going on here. A native of Marshall County. Okay. Yeah. Classes at Minnesota West. He stayed in Canterbury for the evening to celebrate with friends. Is witnessed drinking alcohol at 2 different parties, but he's not visibly intoxicated. So he left Canterbury for the 30-mile drive home before midnight, just before the 2 a.m. hour. He called his parents on his cell phone, telling them he had driven his Chevrolet Lumina. Is that a Chevrolet Lumina? It really doesn't look like a Chevrolet Lumina. I don't give a fuck. It's a fake-ass photo. Off the road and into a ditch from which he could not remove the car. Okay? But guys, we're gonna cut this scenario right down, because it's like, why not sit in the car and just wait for your parents? You know, come get me. See, guys, this is some shit right here. So I'm really gonna punch Brandon. I know Brandon's probably dead, guys, and all that, but what the fuck is he doing? Smack the shit out of him. Annette and Brandon Sawnson. So listen, he somehow magically crashes his car in that ditch. Somehow defies physics, and just really just, I don't know. It's so weird how the car is parked into the ditch, guys. It's not even how you would get it into the ditch off the road. Thanks for the 1 like. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see the 1 like. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 1 like. Thanks for joining me today on the Monday. Come on, get on your break soon. Let's get on this real review. Let's get on these crimes, y'all. Where's Brandon? Brian? Oh, Brian is his dad. Okay, so I'm like, Brian. He could not remove the car. Hold on. So off the road into a ditch, so he couldn't remove the car. He was not hurt, and he asked him to come to where he was and pick him up. See? Exactly. So no danger here, guys. Put it, you know, there's no panic. There shouldn't be any kind of panic or danger. And yeah, you should just, hey mom, hey dad, hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. I just fucking crashed my car in the fucking ditch. So I don't even know where I am. It's really dark and everything. Do you mind if you just come pick me up? I really don't know where I am though. You don't? Like, what's the last thing you seen? I don't know, a sign, I don't know. You can just see me. I just parked probably, I would say by battery or whatever. You can put the flash the lights. Just please drive up without, yeah, right? Yeah, stay in the car, Brandon. But listen, hold on. The point of his parents is to come get him. Right? Stay where he's at. Come get him. On the phone with him. So if they're on the phone with him, they're like, no, Brandon, stay where you are. Right? Where your parents were coming to get you. Stay where you are, Brandon. Guys, 47 fucking minutes on the phone. They live here. I'm going to smack the shit out of them. I'm going to smack the shit out of his computer. That's it. The iMac is going to go out the window. It's going out the fucking window, the iMac 2009. I'm so sick of this fucking stupid shit every time we get to these cases and we unravel this crap. Why are they on the phone with them for 47 fucking minutes? talking to, convincing him of something. They're talking to him very much. Not about directions, not about where the fuck he is. Are you kidding me? Did you just hear what I said? They fucking live there. The Minnesotians. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Right. 47 fucking minutes. And then it drops. This is not a second call, a first call where they're like, ah, blah, blah, there's mumbling, there's screaming. There's only a 2-second call, guys, and it hangs up. And then that's when I'm worried. I'm getting fucking worried. Then I'm in my car, I'm juicing. They're talking to him to 47 fucking minutes after, in the morning like this. No. Something wrong with that. They shouldn't be talking to him at all for that long. The fuck you doing? What? No. This story, this whole narrative, this whole thing with his car, how it's parked in the ditch, how he ran it off the road, how he's not drunk but he's partying, how his parents, he doesn't know where he is, but he does, but he doesn't. His parents can't find him for 47 fucking minutes. We're on the phone with him. He can't describe where he is. He can't just sit and wait in this ditched car. His parents can't find the car. The cops can't know the next day. Just fine. Just fine. Everything the cops find, just fine. I guess it was too fucking dark for the parents. 47 fucking minutes. Nothing happens during that 47 minutes. He's safe. He's fine. Brandon's fine. Nothing happens. He doesn't see a headlight. He doesn't hear a scream. The parents hear no rustling. The parents hear nothing. 47 fucking minutes. That's almost a fucking hour. Nothing. Everything is Brandon. Brandon. His parents, Brandon's parents. Nothing else. I see nothing. I hear nothing. 47 minutes, guys. Why 47 minutes? Let me read this again. A native of Marshall Lyon County in southwestern Minnesota, Sawnson graduated from Marshall High School in 2007. He then chose to study wind turbines for a year at the Minnesota West Community and Technical College campus in Canby. So he grew up there. He was raised there. His parents were more than likely raised in Minnesota and know the area. Don't fucking tell me they needed a fucking map. And if they needed a map, so fucking what? They're gonna tell him, stay still, motherfucker. Stop talking, Brandon. Stay fucking still. Stop moving. But he's not listening. Brandon doesn't listen. Doesn't listen to his parents. Thanks for the 2 likes. Thank you guys for the 2 likes. I'm always watching. The real reviews getting started early. We are getting early. All day and day, every day. Don't listen to his parents, guys. They have to convince him for 47 minutes somehow, talking to him. Kind of like keeping your child on the phone if they're stressed, or somehow they're keeping him on the line like he's having some kind of spell or whatever he's doing here. He's not right, obviously, and his parents are very worried. They're worried for Brandon because of what? Brandon. Okay? They're worried for Brandon because of what? Brandon. Okay? They're not worried because Brandon's in trouble or there's someone else that's going to hurt him. 47 minutes on the phone with their son and not one inkling of danger. The only danger that's coming from them or that they're feeling is from Brandon. It's from Brandon. So it all is making sense. Now we're starting to bring the big picture, the full picture into view of what this real situation is that night. You know, what the real conversation is. There's no way as a native like that, and especially their parents, that they're going to be running around with chicken with their head cut off, acting the fool for 47 fucking minutes. They're talking to Brandon, not about location directions. They're talking about Brandon about other things while they're trying to look for him, while they're in the car getting to him. They're keeping him on the phone. Why? They are parents. They are very concerned about their son. He is talking in a way that scares them. It is, yeah, they hop in the car, they keep him on the line, they never find him again. What do you want from me? I'm not Brandon, and I'm not the family, I'm not the parents, I'm not the police. I am the Real Ram Reviewer. I didn't want to look at the case until now, because I want to stay away from shit like this, because it's always some fucking dumb shit, right? Now you say to me, what does all this mean? What do you mean, what does it all mean? It's just what it is. But then all you got to do is run with it. You know, the internet can take the story and run. That is not his car. The car doors are not open. They said the police say the car doors are open. Doors, more than one. The car's in a ditch. First of all, it's going to get hard to even for him to get out, let alone anyone else in the car. Other doors once you get out. You're trying to open up back doors. Why don't you just grab things from inside the car and take them out the driver when you got out, or the window? There's no fucking way. You know, all of this sounds like they showed up. It's like, see, it's like there's something here. So so what it is, 47 fucking minutes. They're on the phone with Brandon. He's walking around. He's just out of his car. They told him to stay put. They said, Brandon, stay put. We're coming to get you. But no, he ends up walking away from the car. They're even more nervous now. They get in their car, and they're telling him, where are you? Tell me where you are. They're constantly asking him, where are you? Tell me where you are. But there's other conversation. It's not a 47-minute conversation about where he is and directions, because all they would do is say, go fucking sit still, dude. Like, don't fucking move. Just stand there, and we're going to find your ass. I'm going to run you the fuck off. I'm going to fucking find you, right? Stop moving, Brandon. But for 47 minutes, they cannot convince their son to stop moving and just to stop. So he's not listening to his parents. Okay? The parents are not telling you the truth of the phone call, because they're not telling you for 47 fucking minutes. They're telling, no, I don't care. I don't care. It's stupid fuck shit. I tell my son, you shut the fuck up. I tell my son, shut up. Shut your fucking ass up. I don't care if he's on drugs. I say, you shut up and you listen to me. I tell him on the phone. You shut up your mouth and you stop walking. You stop fucking moving. You stay where you are. And I'm going to come find you. I cannot find you if you keep avoiding me by moving. I'm telling you something. It means life or death. You fucking do it. And he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. 3 likes. Thank you. Thanks for the 3 likes, guys. Zelliot, I want to thank you for coming in, chatting with me today. Everybody that comes in and out of the chat, I want to thank you. Reviewer appreciates any support. Been to Money Pies for so long. I'm trying to get on that. I'm trying to be the Real Ram Reviewer and spread the word on these cases. I'm trying to have fun and entertainment while we do it. And I want to do this as a career. Yes, I do want to. That is my thing. And review cases and review all kinds of things. The real way. Double E. So thank you guys for anything you do for the Real Reviewer. He loves you. He does love you. I know what love is. This ain't fucking. What is this? We're going more. Because there's more. There's more. Wait, there's more. So they get in the truck. They drove out to where they thought he was, where he told them he was. This motherfucker lying a lot, huh? A lot of not listening, a lot of not. Sounds like a child. It really does. He's 19. I don't know if he has any disturbance. I don't know what's going on with him. That alcohol might have got up in him. You know? Maybe he's not used to drinking, you guys. He's getting fresh with his parents. There's something going. Maybe there's a lot of pressure on him. I don't know. But we do know, because there's something happening here, right? Keeping him on the phone. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Annette and Brian Sawnson got in their pickup truck, just like I told you guys, right? On the phone. Hey, stay still. What's the matter? Go where they thought he was. He says, I'm here. They said, whoa, wait a second, you're not there. So he is a little tipsy, a little bit off. They said, keeping him on the phone. They're keeping him on the phone on purpose, see? They're like, okay, we'll keep you on the phone. Don't get off the phone, Brandon. It's okay, we're going to come get you. Stop talking like that. We're coming to get you. No, don't say that. We're on the way. The phone, despite occasional hang-ups and drops. Hang-ups and drops. Guys, 2 different things. A hang-up is different from a drop. Especially in, 2008, whatever it is. They're not the same thing. They're trying to tell you here how they write it is that they're the same thing. That they could be referenced as the same thing, so don't worry about it. That's what fucking hate this shit. I hate when they write you guys stuff and you read it and you just and you're just, I gotta do it, right? Yeah, no. That's they're trying to just tell you that a hang up and a drop is the same fucking thing. No, it's not, guys. A drop is involuntary on the phone. A hang up is voluntary on the phone. Okay? So there's two different disconnections on the phone with Brandon and his parents with a 47-minute phone call. Okay? There's hang-ups. It's him hanging up. And then it's called dropping. So, yeah, it's farmland. We see that. Possibility of service disconnecting in 2008, 2009, whatever. I want to fucking get it right. Where the hell did he leave? 2008. He left in. So, it's dropping and there's hang-ups. There's two different things happening here with Brandon, between his parents and the phone. There's dropped calls where they're disconnecting once in a while due to the signal. No doubt about it. This place is very... And there's hang-ups. Occasional hang-ups. And occasional drops. Occasionally, he's conveniently hanging up on his parents. Ah, Brandon! I never knew this. I never knew this. Now it paints Brandon and the relationship with his parents in a whole different light, especially this night and the state of Brandon's psyche, right? And what's happening between him and his parents. There is no third-party man from the party. There is no hitchhiker Rucker Hauer on the side of the road picking him up. Okay, so there's going to be none of this, guys. We're going to cut out the third-party murder entirely because there's 47 minutes on the phone with his parents and there is not one inkling of a third-party danger. Not by Brandon, not by his parents, not by the police, not by nothing. The scene doesn't show it, nothing. It shows Brandon. It shows that Brandon was possibly a danger to Brandon. So his parents were tripping out. And he's tripping out. He's got to go to college. Don't know, guys, the dynamics. But I'm telling you, it sounds pretty intense. That's all. This sounds like a parent-son thing that is, he's drinking the party. Something here is he's very off his rocker, you know? I don't know the mental state of the history of Brandon. They're not releasing any mental history. But he doesn't, you know, I see he's smart. All right? No way. Being smart and having common sense are two different fucking things. All right? That's another thing. Hang-ups and drops are two different things. Brandon is hanging up on his parents. Purposefully. This is what the call log saying. That there's occasional hang-ups and occasional drops. So the drops is involuntary disconnections from the phone. The hang-ups occasionally, voluntary. He's doing it. He's hanging up on his parents. The actions of Brandon Sawnson that night leading up to his must be scrutinized. They must be looked at. To solving what happened, where he is exactly, or if there's a third party, it's going to be this call. Because at no time during the call, and the car, there's nothing. There's no call where he's like, somebody's following me, I see headlights, Mom, Dad, I hear this, Mom, Dad, I'm scared. We don't have any of that. We have Brandon arguing basically with his parents, guys, trying to talk him down for 47 fucking minutes at 3 in the morning after a party. Go fuck yourself. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. All they want to do is find their son's body. They might know what happened, but they just want to find the body. And they might even not want to find the body because he's buried anyways. It's a done wrap. He's been sealed and buried and tombed, and this has been in the past for 18 fucking years. 30, 70, whatever. Fuck all that. He's not. It's done. 18 fucking years ago. Now it's a big internet mystery. You think the parents are living like that? Fuck you, they're not living like that. They know it's over. Brandon was not listening to his parents. We know that because they told him, stay put. We're coming to get you. He didn't stay by the car. And they still said, we're coming to get you. Stay put. No, Brandon. No, Brandon. He kept hanging up. Guys, it was a fucking mess. These parents are not telling us. They're not obligated to tell us. It's their fucking son. It's their business. It ain't my business. But now it's my business because I make it my business because it's out here in public. So it's just public. You could grab it and we could share it and talk about it. It's public. But they don't bring out the full. They have a 47-minute transcript of a phone call. Where the fuck is it? Where's that phone call? Solves the case. Where's the phone call? 47 fucking minutes. I do not talk to you guys for no longer than what? And maybe possibly 2 hours at most. If I charge my phone, I can go another maybe 2 or 3, right? If I hold it on the charger. Fuck out of here. Why did the phone call drop? Oh shit, because the battery died. The battery died. 47 minutes on the phone. He doesn't realize his battery's going. He says, oh shit, and then it goes. The battery drops. The phone call's never returned. His battery dies on his phone. That's why the oh shit. You want more though. You want it to be extravagant. You want me to give you a UFO out of the fucking sky in the cornfield? Abducts him? Do you want me to do that? I'll do it. I'll show you on Google Earth a crop circle, all right, close to where Brandon's car disappeared. Do you want me to do that for views and money? I'm not lying to you. That is a cool video, isn't it? Brandon was abducted. There's a crop circle right near his car. Fucking sweet, yeah? But I don't do that to you guys. No, I won't. All the true crimes, all the YouTubers, all the media, right? 47-minute phone call. Where is it? It can help solve the case. Where's the transcript? They don't have it recorded? No, they don't record calls like that. Of course, it's on the fly, right? They don't have it recorded? Where is it? No, they don't have it. It's just you got to believe. Brandon's gone. He can't tell us what happened on the call. Who can? The parents. But they're victims. Of course they are. They're fucking grieving. Brandon didn't come home. Brandon didn't come home. Just like he said he would. Right? Just like he said he went on the phone. 47 fucking minutes. What is he telling them? What is he talking about? It ain't directions. How you describe who you are? A lot of trees. I don't know, road. There's a barn over here. All right, stay put. I'm coming. You know what I mean? Like, tell me what you are. It takes two seconds to describe where the fuck you're at. It's dark. He's just gonna be like, I don't know, man. It's fucking dark. Come on the road. I'm on 62. Right? Come on, y'all. Fuck all that. We're only getting tidbits of the conversation thrown to us whenever. We're just getting whatever they want to throw to us. To keep it like all mysterious. To keep Brandon reputation kind of like decent. So this is better. The mystery thing is way better than Brandon had self-destructive thoughts, or Brandon had a fucking breakdown, or Brandon flipped the fuck out. You know? He had a fucking crisis on the fucking road. His parents were going to save him. They were fucking trying to talk him down. 47 fucking minutes talking him down. It makes a complete sense. It really does. I see these actions and everything, but I don't. We're gonna go further because we gotta see what really, like, not where he is necessarily, but what was the objective here for Brandon, really? What was the end game for Brandon? Obviously, it was not to come home. You know, he didn't want to come home. It sounded like he didn't want to talk to his parents. He's hanging up on his parents. Right? Thanks for 3 likes, guys. Appreciate you. All 3 of you. And Zelia, thank you for coming in, chatting it up. Awesome. It's getting good. Can't believe it. I think this would be coming this way. Really didn't think. So, don't get distracted by this. See, this whole case is distracting you too with the car itself and then locations of where Brandon is, where his family is. He's over here. He's over there. We do not know. They have a cell phone. They're pinging it. So they're talking to him constantly, like you're saying. So they do know where he is. On the phone, alive. So The phone goes dead. So shortly after 2:30, 47 minutes in the car. It's a long time to be on a cell phone in 2008. All right? I don't know how he even managed to pull that cell phone. 47, guys, I could barely pull 2 hours or an hour from this phone when I'm streaming, let alone in 2008, guys, 47 fucking minutes. Oh shit, phone died. Brandon suddenly interrupted himself on the phone because he looked and saw the phone's gonna die. He got a notification. What phone does he have? What kind of phone does he have? The flip phone. It'll give him the notification like that. He'll look at it, he'll hear it, he'll put it down, say, oh shit, and the phone will die. He was silent for the remainder of the call. It disconnected. That's how it does in 2008. Until his parents hung up. His parents had to hang up and made multiple attempts to call him back. Brandon has not been seen or heard from since. Okay? What do you think happened? Obviously, you know what happened. I've laid it all out for you here, okay? That's it. It's over. There's nothing else to say. Oh shit, it's because the battery dies. And he sees that. And his parents hang on the call. That's the whole play here. That's the whole... That's how it does in 2008. The phone dies. It goes dead on the line. You can sit there and say, hello, hello. His phone is dead. You call it back, it's dead. It lasted 47 fucking minutes. The phone's got to die at some point. Not him. First the phone, then him. Right? Oh, shit. Battery's going. That's the oh shit. I just explained it all. Wow. So fucking awesome. Yeah, don't worry. You're welcome for coming to the Real Reviewer channel and learning this shit. I'm even dying to learn about Brandon Sawnson, right? And why it's so fucking mysterious. At 6:30 a.m., his parents reported Brandon missing. They were told at first it was hardly unusual for young men that age to stay out all night after the last day of college classes. Annette Sawnson specifically called that one of the officers said it was Brandon's right to be missing, quote unquote. Later that morning, the Lynn police did start a search, but found no trace of Brandon in the town or outside. They requested the office to better focus the search. The sheriff also obtained Brandon's cell phone records, revealed that Brandon had been calling from the vicinity of Taunton. They searched the area. We're there on Google Earth. I'm there. I'm at Taunton. It's the city. They say it's outside of it, but I don't know if it's north or south. You know. But okay, we have a point of reference. I'm gonna start here at Taunton. I'm gonna zoom out. All right. I do believe Brandon is out there. Yes. The Real Reviewer believes Brandon Sawnson is out in this area. Yeah, under the noses of them. Now, I'm going to look harder and think harder, and I'm really going to look at this map, and I'm really going to see the story to really see. But I believe Brandon, it's hard to say about death, like cause of death or how this would happen, like in a way, you know? Yeah, I'm not there just yet, but I am there with this whole scenario being a killer or a third party or Brandon being kidnapped or being killed by somebody, a friend from the party, and his body being ditched. No. Just by everything we said, no third party. So we're going to hold this to Brandon being the danger to himself. Whether that's self-destructive or, yes, being lost here and not listening to his family and just being maybe even intoxicated and belligerent enough that he's not listening and he doesn't understand where he is. So it's either one of those, that he's purposely going against his family and hanging up, or he's very intoxicated and really is disoriented and possibly concussed from the actual crash in the ditch. So there could be a lot of things. His parents are so worried about Brandon, he doesn't speak right on the phone, that they keep him on the phone for 47 fucking minutes, all right, while they drive and find him. So you have to understand that. That's their child, and they're scared. If his parents are scared and worried about Brandon for Brandon's own safety, for himself, not nobody else doing it, that's a problem. So Brandon's got more problems than we know and that we ever thought. Brandon was struggling with more than we were told. That's all. And maybe even more, his parents are being told. His parents are really shocked by this more than likely. You could tell on the call. They're jumping in the car real fast. Yeah, real fast. And it's not because he's, no, guys. They're really 47 minutes and really panicked here, and his phone dies. Oh, shit, is the phone dying. Not him being abducted by aliens, being hit by a car, being shot in the head, being robbed, being kidnapped. No. It's oh shit, my phone, and there's the phone. It's dead. Oh shit. Yep, the phone's dead. Too dead. How do you think the phone's gonna last forever? So I explained the oh shit to you. You can thank me later. To better focus the search, they got his so guys, we're there. It says there is the state highway 68. I see that highway. Some shit right there. All right, Brandon. So they found this car in the ditch off a gravel road along the Lincoln County line, 1 mile north of Highway 68. So it brought another county into it because it crossed the line, whatever. So it brought Lincoln County is a county. Okay, Lincoln County, huh? Damn, why can't they just tell us where the fucking car is found? I don't understand that part. Guys, we as YouTube, right, as an armchair investigator, the king tells exactly where the car was found. They have a supposed picture of it. They can't tell us shit. Guys, what the fuck kind of description is? It's running a gravel road along the Lincoln County line, 1 mile north of 68. Oh, like, we're gonna find that. I'm knowing that Brandon got fucking lost. Fucker. Okay, guys. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what they're saying where his fucking car is. No wonder why I couldn't find fucking Brandon or a piece of his ass. They can't even fucking describe what his car is to us, guys. Clear and simple. In simple fucking terms. I gotta search all over the fucking Google Maps here. Pray to God I find his fucking car. Like his parents. Here we go. Fucker. This is so frustrating. Lincoln County. Okay, guys, we're going to... First I thought it was Taunton, and then it's all this place. It's all over the fucking place. Lincoln County, guys, I want to find the car where it's supposed to be, because that's going to give us a really great reference point on where to look on Google Earth for where he is. Yeah, it will. But we're never going to do it, because they're not going to tell us any shit. So anyways, guys, gravel fucking road on Lincoln County. So I'm looking for gravel. There's plenty of gravel roads in this shithole. And there's fucking Lincoln County. Where the fuck are you, Lincoln County? There's guys, I don't know who the fuck is Lincoln County. There's Minnesota. There's Minneota. Excuse me, no S in it. Oh my God. Where the fuck? Okay, guys. The cops can't even tell us exactly where the fuck the car was found. Cool. The internet can't tell us. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Very important that we know where the car is. No, it's not. Fuck it. Just take the picture as gold. It's found there, and that's it. And aliens abducted him, and big ass internet mystery that no internet sleuth can ever solve. That's all. We can't solve it. No, I don't believe everything can be solved. Fuck you. You got the wrong eyes and ears listening. One person speaking about it, because they're not trying to solve it. They don't want to work hard like the Real Rap Viewer works for you, right, guys? You see the streams. We fucking work for the truth. We work for these things that we should be hearing. All right, I'm zooming in on Google Earth, guys, on this town, this Taunton town. So he didn't make it to any fucking town. So sick. The request to the office of Lyon County. Where's this county? Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. It's ridiculous to me. All right, so we can't find his car, y'all. You know, let me describe where his car is for you by the police. It's in a gravel road, see, 25 miles from Lynn County, but then it's 2 miles from Suffolk County. That's 2 seconds away from Taunton on a, stretch of road. That's where it is, okay? So we're going to find that on Google Earth. Give me about a year. Well, they only needed 1 night. Anyways, fuck it. Searching in that area, deputies discovered Brandon's abandoned car in a ditch off a gravel road. I show you I don't like how the car is parked on the ditch. It's all weird. It's kind of like Brandon parked it that way. Anyways, I don't fucking know. And he's crashing his car in a ditch like that, guys. He might have a concussion. He should have something. I've crashed a car I was a passenger, so I wasn't hurt. It was almost. I could have got hurt. I don't know how I didn't get hurt, but anyways. They found his car. They're like, oh, fucking money. They're like, jackpot. Got his fucking car. So, if there's any evidence of a struggle or more than one person here, we're going to find it. Bringing the office to county sheriff's, yeah. He told the media that the Lumina, the car, had gotten hung up on the top of an incline at the edge of the road. We don't have the actual picture, guys, of that actual car. So it's okay. Not seriously enough, though, to damage the car, but enough to keep the wheels from touching the ground on that side. Okay? There was nothing else found amiss with the car. No signs of a struggle, no third person or anything like that, just Brandon. And due to the grass and the gravel in the surrounding area, there was no tracks, and there was no way to tell what direction Brandon might have started walking. Well, if I have the car, guys, exactly where the fucking car was found, then maybe we can just go ahead and walk together on Google Earth, all of us, and maybe find some fucking piece of Brandon. But something of Brandon. But no, a cell phone, a buried cell phone, gotta find his phone. His phone is fucking gotta be with him. Guys, it's gonna be key to finding Brandon. Like, when you find Brandon, you're gonna find his phone. The glasses possibly too. Gotta have his glasses, but the phone is gonna be surviving time. And the elements. So that phone is going to be found. I wonder where the phone, gotta look. Gotta look real hard. That's all. It is a needle in a haystack. He told media that the Lumina got hung up. Okay, good. So there's something wrong with it. Like, this is what they're trying to tell you. See, guys, you got to break this down, right? Really got to go hard at what he's saying. He's saying that the car was safe, he's saying. Brandon would have been safe in the car. That's what he's saying. The car worked. There was heat or cool, whatever the fuck it was. The car was good to go. It just wouldn't drive. But there was no reason, really, for Brandon to abandon the car. That's what he's saying. The only reason would be Brandon, because it was his parents coming to get him, right? It's just nothing wrong with the car. Just couldn't get it to move. So his cell phone had been routed to it at the tower from a cell phone tower in the intersection of County Routes 3 and 10 near Minnesota. Fuck all of this fake. It's not fake. It's real information about pinging his phone, but what good does it do you? Like, because they don't even find him. So it's like, fuck you and trying to track where he's last seen, because they're giving us all this information that basically tells us they don't know shit. And they're confusing us. Maverick says, are you Jewish? Thanks, Maverick. Are you a fucking dumbass? Yeah, 24 hours, go think about it, idiot. Go over to Israel if you want to see Jews. Go to Israel. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why come here? I don't know if he's Jewish. What does that have to do with him dying or being missing, dude? We're talking about missing cases here. It's a true crime channel, brother. There's plenty of political channels for that. Go join them. Go join the Israeli army, the IDF. All right? Go, put your money where your mouth is, fucktard. Stop being a pussy. These little pussies come in here and shout their little one-liners. Go be a fucking man. Go be tough. But they're bitches. So Israel runs them. Israel runs that dude. Maverick. Yeah, they run you, yeah? Yeah, Maverick, you get ran by Israel all day. They run train on you. That's what you are, right? They run train on you. It's in your blood. But thanks for coming in. Give me the click. I appreciate you. Appreciate the view. So, ping here, ping there, ping phone. Brandon's here, Brandon's there, Brandon's fucking everywhere. By May 15th, the call had been determined to have come from within 5 miles. It took so long to determine this call. When he's on the call for 47 fucking minutes. So what do you mean you gotta determine shit? 5 miles of the tower. Searchers were concentrating their efforts there, since part of the circle included Yellow Medicine County to the north. Authorities from that also took part. Don't know the area for a red light atop a Taunton grain elevator could be seen. Really? Okay. Is he headed towards that light? He thought it was possible the red light Brandon had seen had led him to believe Lind was within walking distance. Ground searches were being complemented with a flyover. Dogs were used. They're searching everywhere, supposedly. Brandon, so we're getting a little more from his phone call with his parents, okay? A 47-minute phone call. We only have like 5 minutes of it, like pieced together here. Brandon had mentioned passing fences and hearing nearby water. Okay, we're gonna stop. It's the only thing we have, guys, from Brandon. All right? So listen, this is gonna be very, very important here on the school alert shit. So, Brandon mentions to his dad that he's passing fences and he's hearing nearby water, right? His father recalls him saying something like this. But the police are kind of thinking that what, there's no water really near him, so why is he hearing water? So Brandon had mentioned passing fences, so he got to see like some kind of fence, right, that looks like a fence, and then hearing nearby water. He hears it seems to be water running from like a river, but maybe it's not, because on the theory that Brandon might have drowned, boats from the States were deployed along the river, gates were installed, so they're kind of looking. But on the call, right, with his dad, if Brandon can hear a rushing water, I'm sure his dad can hear some kind of rushing water too. I mean, it is rushing water. You feel me? So I don't. If he's that close, Brandon, that to rushing water in the nearby, and he can hear it, why can't his dad? His dad has to tell. So it's what is it? What is Brandon actually hearing? What is it in this area that could be mistaken for that? So he's seeing, they say Taunton. He's seeing like the tower. I got the city of Taunton here. So if he's coming, I don't know what direction he's coming from though. But I'm going to take a whiff here. Okay. A gravel road, huh? Wow, guys, this is scary land. So Brandon better listen to his parents, but he was not listening. All he had to do was wait. But he was fighting them on it. I don't know exactly where this car is. It's really going to hurt me. Taunton. So a little bit in front of Taunton. Okay, I'm going to a road. I see a road. It is a gravel type road. There is the highway. He's got to crash it off in the ditch here, right? So let's just take it here from the highway. I don't know which way he's coming from though, guys. So I'd be wasting my time in one direction. But I'm going to take a educated guess, as they say. Gravel road, huh? There is a gravel road. That's a driveway. There is like a pond, guys. Like, what is this, a pond? There is some kind of body of water here. Or it's land. It's land. Sorry, guys. The land looks like water sometimes. I got to zoom out. So he's going to be on here. His parents are telling him, stay still, stay still. He's like belligerent, telling him, fuck you, no, no. He says he's passing a... I bet that guy's getting a phone call. Bill collector, of course, right? So, give me a moment, guys. I'm on the road to Brandon. Wow, what land, guys? This is unbelievable. Going out here, it's just Field of Dreams magnified. All right, hold on. What I'm going to look for is the fencing he's talking about, and this sound of water. You can't be hearing water. You know, not on this highway. What is he hearing? Where's the water that he thinks he's hearing? Well, we're going to keep going. He's walking. 47 minutes. He's on the call. Wow, this is something, guys, going through Google Earth. It really is on this one. But what we're going to do is keep moving. Yellow Medicine River. Why would he go into the woods, right, guys? Why'd you get off the road? He sees a fence. He says, Dad, I see a fence, and I hear rushing water, or water nearby. His dad hears it. Maybe his dad hears it. I don't know if he says it or his dad, but it's got to be loud enough. Does his dad hear it or he hears it? Hold on. No, Brandon mentions this. All right, so Brandon's walking. Why though, guys? Why cut through these woods like this? This is very difficult terrain, is it not? Okay, so he's got to be, let's say he's disoriented and concussed. His parents are worried about him because maybe he is concussed. Maybe he's had a breakdown. Maybe he's had a concussion mixed with the alcohol, okay? Very disoriented. Talking belligerent. His parents are very worried. So what we're going to do is, we're still looking around the Yellow Medicine River. They think he fell in. All right, here's rushing water. He sees a fence. Guys, we need to look for this fence first. This fence that he sees is going to lead us to him. Got to pick out the fence. His dad's going to remember this. His dad is going to be trustworthy on this. And we're going to hold to this, to his location. I don't know the exact location, so even where the car was found, guys, there's a dirt road, it looks like. It's not a dirt road. It looks like a road. It's cutting right to the top here. He's got to follow something. Let's do the sticks. But he's got to follow some kind of path. All right, guys, I'm on this Google Earth. We're still looking. I'm going zooming in and out, in and out. I'm looking for the fence. Really am looking for this fence. A fence is alongside a road, usually, and water could be over a bridge. What is a fence? A fence could be mistaken for a bridge. Rushing water fence. Could be a bridge. Is there a bridge? Is there a bridge in this fucker somewhere? I'm looking in the completely wrong direction, probably. Okay, guys, a fence and rushing water, bridge. All right, I'm gonna write that down real quick, guys. There's a bridge. He's crossing over a bridge, possibly. Bridge. Okay, bridge. Is there a bridge anywhere around here that goes, across a river, across a pond, across a lake of any kind? Where is a bridge? That's the only place you would see like a kind of fencing or running, and here running water. So we're gonna look for a bridge. Maybe Brandon got lost, that's for sure. When the phone went dead, he died then. The phone went dead and he just got lost, and he kept, dying of exposure or dying of the elements due to an accident. So that's what I'm telling you. And his body is close to what he's saying, like the fence, he says he hears water with a kind of fence. That would be a bridge. He's really disoriented. I don't know if he's concussed or something like that, but there's something wrong with him, that his parents are on the move. They don't like how he sounds and the way he's talking. So they're worried about his health. Yes, his safety. Where is the bridge with water? In this whole town, this whole road, there's no bridge that crosses water, huh? There has to be, guys. There has to be. I can't find it. Here's Porter. Now you have to take into consideration he doesn't know exactly where he is either, and that these locations and pings and everything is all fucked up. So we can't really go by data because it's not trustworthy in this case, unfortunately. And we need it too. We need it. But it's not so easy to get him, right, with that last ping. Why isn't it so easy? Because he's not there anymore. All right, so if he crosses a bridge and he falls into the river or to the moving river, his phone would move. He would move from the location really far. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking a river of some kind, or a bridge, like right shortly after that or during that, he might have slipped. He might have been on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Could be distracted, of course. Disoriented, concussed, and intoxicated as well. And yeah, over the bridge is rushing water. You would hear water and see a fence type thing. So, and then the body would move. You know, be rushed down river, we'd be brought to a different location. That's why the pings, that's why his body's not where the last ping is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's moved. And so it's either somebody physically moving his body or the elements have moved his body. Right? Makes kind of sense there to me. So we're gonna look. Really, what I'm looking for is a bridge of any kind with water underneath it, because his dad is. They said that Brandon mentioned passing fences and hearing nearby water. Brandon's not seeing fences. Possibly not even hearing water, but we're gonna stick that he's hearing water. But the fences is what really is. It's not fences. You know? And if they're fences, they'll usually be on the side of the road. There's a dirt road. These roads are all dirt. Where is he? Rush the sound of water and what looks like a fence. Where are viewers looking? Looking for a bridge. I'm looking for any movement on water, a fence of kind, a weird fence that would stick out. I'm looking all over Google Earth. Brandon is here. His body is out here. And that's it. Gotta find it. The fence, huh? Running water. He sees a fence. Sounds like a bridge. You know, sounds like a bridge. Thank you guys for the 3 likes today. I appreciate all of you. Bridge. There's a pond. There's no telling. I need a more exact location, you know? All right, hold on. This is theories on Wiki. While the trail followed by one of the dogs went to the Yellow Medicine River in Spider Son's last known words, Annette Sawnson does not think he drowned there. After following the scent to the water, the dog continued up across the other side and along that riverbank to another gravel road where it continued north towards the Yellow Medicine County line and ended. There really is nothing to indicate that he's in the river. Brian Sawnson also recalls that any alcohol is Sunday consumed early in the evening, notwithstanding not seen starting to confuse during their phone conversation. Sawnson is still alive. There are other possibilities that appear remote. He could have potentially disappeared, but his parents do not believe he could have done that. They didn't rule out foul play. Even though there's no evidence of foul play, guys. There's no evidence of a third person being there, of a mystery person. Someone could have been in the shadows. No. So it's Brandon. So where is he? Well, the dog lost the scent. We're going to go with the dog. All right? So we do have a point of reference with this dog. Yes. All right, so we got the dog. The dog picks up the scent. Hold on, so... Wait, hold on, stop for a second, because there's more here. It says searches resumed late that fall. Well, guys, there's a part here. The Swansons, the family, left their porch light on all night, every night, as a symbol of their hope that Brandon would eventually return. A practice they continued for at least 5 years. That's why it's very important, guys. Very important to this family and to people. Man, if that was me and I'm sitting here, somebody, please, you know? Imagine leaving your porch light on, waiting for your son to come home. That's a terrible thing. Let's get him. Come on, Brandon. We're gonna get Get you, brother. Thanks for the 4 likes, guys. We're finding Brandon fucking Sawnson. We found some shit on this channel already with Google Earth. Check the channel. Excuse me. We're finding more. And I know one of these days, guys, the real reviewer and you are going to be witness to finding something significant in a case using Google Earth. And it will change it's going to change the world. It's going to change true crime. It should already did. I don't know why people are not using this Google Earth. It's amazing. So look, Brandon, the dogs. I want to follow the dogs. After following the scent to the water, that dog continued up across the side and along that riverbank. So listen, yes. Hold on. Yes. So Brandon is hearing water when his dad's on the phone shortly before, right? So he's on the phone. Yeah, he hears the water. So this is going to be, and I told you, if he's in a rushing water or a creek or something, it's gonna move his body. So that's why he's not going to be found at the last ping. And the body's going to move. And it's not a third party that moves it. It's the elements. It's only Brandon. Brandon's going to be his own demise. Thanks for the 6 likes. That's 6? Thank you, guys. 6 likes. Yes. 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., guys. We're getting started already. I got more to come. More crimes and cases on the way. More stuff to find out and to see like never before. Because you're with the Real Reviewer. And you never met me before. And I'm telling you, stuff you never seen before. All right, guys. There's something here. This dog. Yellow Medicine County line. Just type it in. Yellow Medicine County. I need a strong point of reference here, guys. I think we have it. I think we have it with this. Minnesota, Yellow Medicine County. The line. Why not the line, though? I want to be at the line. Marshall. Where is that? Canopy. I'm here at Porter. To another gravel road. Where it continued north towards the Yellow Medicine County line. It's a county, okay? Its eastern border is formed by the Minnesota River. Fuck, man. I just can't read maps then or some shit. I don't. I need this point of reference very badly, and they're not telling us exactly where that scent went gone. It's like they're giving us a reference point, like Yellow Medicine County line. What does that mean? Like there's a line here, but it's all around. So is that the fucking county line, huh? Okay, good. And it ended where it continued north. All right, we go north. All right. Okay. Huh. All right, there's a Yellow Medicine County walk-in access. I see where is he? Wait, I'm getting frustrated because it's like saying the Yellow Medicine County line and it continues north from there. Well, what does that fucking mean? I'm here in Yellow Medicine County. I see the line. So stupid. They don't even have shit. They just so stupid. Don't worry, Brandon. I know your fucking parents are stupid. I know these fucking cops are stupid. Don't you worry, brother. We'll fucking find you. Find a fucking piece of you. Find your phone or some shit. We'll find you, brother. Bring you home. That porch light's on waiting for you, man. And we'll fucking bring you home. Bring a piece of you home, sir. So the Yellow Medicine County. What is this dirt road, guys? All right, give review a minute, because what I'm gonna have to do is just go fucking like I always do and just go zooming in and just searching all over. There's a bridge or something he's crossing. So if he goes up this way, right along the river, where is this river that the dog is following? Hold on, there's a river here. It's not a river, it's Florida Creek. Cobb Creek. But there's like no river I see that's going north. Oh, fucking dork. Look at the fucking... Why can't they just tell us shit exactly in this case? They're fucking dumb. Really fucking making this such a mystery when it doesn't have to be, you know? Oh, I'm just gonna search around and pray to fucking find a river. The dog was sniffing. The dog found it. I can't find it. It's got a good nose. Okay, no, they're just not gonna let us find it because they just won't tell us exactly where the fuck anything is. So he's walking the river, and then he finds a road, and he goes on the road. After that, the dog loses the scent. But I don't know what river or what gravel road. So that's only the police information. They're only special. They want help from the public, though. Yeah. They give us nothing, though. They give us fake shit, dumb shit, lying shit, no shit. That's what they give us. So what, we have to figure it out? Fuck you, man. Figure out you're lying. Look at this shit. Anybody see the fucking river, dude? Going to the fucking county line. So fucking dumb. Just shut the... Just tell us. 76. Do you remember the guy who was partying until he left the bar and fell into the river and was not found for a long time because his body went down the river? I can't remember. Thank you for that, 70s chick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, 70s chick. I don't remember that exact case, what you're saying, but yes. I'm thinking that as well. Possible concussion. But the dad says he's not confused or but yeah, he's on the phone, right? He's distracted, right? The dog loses the scent. I'm with you on that. He falls in somewhere in the river or a creek, brings him to another location, hence why he's not found or this is hard to track, right? Yeah, it's possible. I don't know about the intoxication for Brandon, but 47 minutes on the phone with his parents, there was a lot of stress going on, you know? There's a lot more than just being lost. All they got to do is tell him to sit still. Sit still. Stop moving. But he wouldn't stop moving. You know? And I know his parents told him to massive amounts of times. They told him, stop moving. Stay where you are. We're coming to get you. But he wouldn't listen. There was hang-ups. He's hanging up on his parents. That's a purposeful hang-up. There's drops and there's hang-ups. So he's purposely hanging up on his parents at times in the call. While it's being disconnected at times. Yes. So you could see that he's going through it, but I need to find this fucking river that the dog's lost the scent. He's gonna be carried, possibly in a whole other fucking county, but I don't know the river because they don't say it. They're just like, nah, we'll go find it. Who cares? We can't solve the case, neither can you. We can't find his body. What makes you think you can? Because you can't. That's why. So if you can't, then I'm thinking I can. Because you can't. With the information you have, the information we have, I think I can then. Because you're just not looking right. Obviously. You're not seeing what we're seeing. You're not hearing what we're hearing. Thank you, 70s chick. You know? Possibility, right? It doesn't sound like some big internet mystery, does it? But it's good for clickbait. It's still gone with this poor kid. Keep fucking using his story for clicks. I got my clicks off it now, right? Let's get mine now, but I'm telling the truth about it once. I'll never do it again. And you'll get the truth here. But the cops don't know shit about, like, the bomb. Like, they're telling us they have to follow the scent to the water. The dog. What water? The Yellow Medicine River. Okay. Got it. Yellow Medicine River. I'll follow the whole fucking river if I have to. Where is it? Like, where's the dog? Okay, here's the river. Guys, I don't even know where the fuck I am now. It's like, like, oh my God. It's so far from his car, and it doesn't make sense. Cool. I don't even know where I am now, guys, but I'm at the Yellow Medicine River. Go fucking figure. I don't even know where I am, and I was just looking where his car was, and now I have no clue where I am. I feel like Brandon. I feel like Brandon. Oh my God, what is going on? Now I'm all over the fucking... I'm at Granite Knight Falls? How does he walk all the way over there? This is so dumb, because this rip... Oh, it's brought down. That's right? That's what I said with this chick, right? His body would be brought down the river, right? So we're going to track the river from closest to his location, right? Or no? No, because we're going to track it where he falls in. Got to find out where he ends up. It's a dirt road, they said. So he goes off into a dirt road. The scent is lost. Minnesota River. Holy shit, that thing goes and goes and goes. Wow, it goes and it goes. Holy shit, this Minnesota River just keeps going, guys. Through every... Huh? Alright, so let's go back a little bit. I don't understand. Yellow Medicine River. I'm in the Minnesota River. Where's the Yellow Medicine River? Oh, man, what the fuck? Alright, everybody, this has been a really fucking pissed off one, man. I'm telling you, this has been the worst as far as describing a crime scene or a scene or giving us any accurate information to where to start or look. No wonder why they can't find Brandon's body, guys. They don't even know what's going on. They can't give us a reference point. They can't give us shit. So they're all fucked up. There's nothing accurate here I can go off of. I just have to, like, I don't know where I'm even looking, guys. They don't even know where they're looking. So there we go. So they introduced it Brandon's Law because the cops were pussy all the time, guys. As you can see, they don't know shit, and they don't have nothing. They should have a lot more, and they should find Brandon. So the cops are like, fuck you. The parents are like, fuck you. You should have acted sooner. And now they passed a law, thanks to the parents, called Brandon's Law. Where you get your fucking ass moving. Even if it's an adult, you still get your ass moving to find it and make sure they're okay. You don't wait till they're dead or wait till something happens to move. You move. That's your whole thing about it. Protecting and serving is to protect first. And how do you protect somebody? You protect them from danger. Right? Yeah. Let's not be stupid. You don't wait till after they're been hurt to protect them. So that's what the cops do. They always show up a little bit too late, don't they? Then what's the point of a cop? Fuck you. You know? The cop's supposed to show up before this shit happens. Supposed to figure out the crime before it happens, not after it happens. And what good are they? What good are they? They're not really doing a good job. They're just waiting for their job to fuck up. And then they go and, don't get fired for it. Like, dude, you're supposed to be guarding the streets today and patrolling the streets, but this dude's shot dead. You're fired. You fucking suck at your job, dude. You're the only one on the street. Like, you're supposed to be protecting the streets, but you're not. So you suck. Right? Does that make sense? I think it does. All right, Marshall. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna Google it because I'm not doing this. Where is the exact location of Brandon's car? That's what I'm gonna Google. And guess what's gonna bring up? Brandon Sawnson, of course. All right, guys, we got an exact location in a ditch at the corner of 1606. Now, guys, we're taking 47 minutes. I don't know what direction's he in, but 900 feet from a fucking barn. So we're gonna go right to this location, okay? Now I'm getting excited again. Now I'm getting happy. So we're going to Brandon, going where the car is. Okay, bang, all right. This is where the car was, oh. Okay, so we're on Google Earth, guys. We got exactly supposedly where he left this car. Oh my God. Guys, what the fuck is he doing getting out of his car walking in this place? Really, man. His parents are telling him on the phone, stay in the car, stay where you are. He says no. He gets out and starts walking, bitching and moaning, pissed or something. There's something going on with Brandon. And his parents won't tell us exactly what the condition of him is. But apparently for 47 minutes, he's good to go. It's a big project here, huh? 47 minutes. Just tell him to stay still. It's a big project to get Brandon home. We're going to get you home, Brandon. Your parents couldn't do it. Cops couldn't do it. Maybe the rear viewer can do it. I don't see why not. I can try. Why not try? Everybody's tried and failed. Why don't I? What's the big deal? What do I got to lose? Got to lose to find Brandon. So his car's here. I'm cool with that. It was less than 900 feet from a local farm property. Cool. That's the property. Brandon told his parents he was training near Lind, Minnesota, but the physical location of his vehicle proved he was actually 25 miles away. The surroundings, the road east of the intersection ends in a dead end with a washed out area where his car became stuck in the ditch. Really? Going to go east. La da dee, la da da. Okay, going east and east and east and east. I don't see no... Whatever. Damn it. You got stuck. Somewhere here it's in the ditch. Feel you. Alright, so where does he start walking? Why does he start walking, right? That's the question. Why does he start walking? He doesn't know this fucking... You don't have a car. You're in the middle of a hick town. Like, you're in the middle of... Why is he walking? Because he's mentally distressed? What's going on here? His parents are telling him, stay in the car. He doesn't, so they hop in. Whatever he's saying on the phone's got them worried. Brandon's talking fucking crazy. All right, where is he? Well, these are really rural here. I don't know which direction he takes off in, but if we zoom out, right, we're gonna look at what's surrounding us. So Brandon is a trooper, huh? Motherfucker on foot. Trooping! Well, where's he trooping to? He doesn't even know. Little does he know he's trooping to his own disappearance if he just stayed in his fucking car. All right, hold on. I'm going right here. I'm going west instead of east. I'm going east. Fuck you. We're going east. Wait. There is a body of water here. Wait a second. But he's not walking. He's walking 47 minutes on the phone, right, guys? So if you track like time 47 minutes from a phone call from this car to whatever, 47 minutes, what would that be? Where is he? Where's he supposed to be? You know? But fence, rushing water, right? So it might be in this right here. Fence, rushing water. He says, Dad hears a fence and rushing water, his dad says. 47 minutes. Alright. This is a weird road. You know, this road here, it really gets me about one of these roads. Wow, there's Yellow Medicine Road. All right, so you're saying he kind of went further. A fence with the rushing water. But if you were still looking, guys, on Google Earth, it's going to be difficult, very difficult, because it's all over the place, these points of reference about Brandon, but this one has like a breakdown of the search radius. I'm going to click Reddit. That Brandon says, this is on Reddit. They're saying that Brandon sat in his car where we saw it, you know, in the ditch, whatever, for 15 minutes, waiting for his friend to answer or return a call before finally calling his mom and dad. Did think it's someone in the area did something, like one of these farmhouses, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style. I gotta use my camera. There's things I want to see. There's like something red in the car, like a jacket or a piece of clothing. I'm sure it's pretty chilly, no? I'm not sure why you wouldn't take that. No doors open. The cops say when they come to the car doors are open. No car doors open. Not even the driver's side. The car's in the ditch, passenger side, you can't get out. The window's down. Somebody crawl out of the window. Possibility. The window being down, you gotta get out through the window. He's gotta get out through the window. So both windows will be down. Possible. Possible. Person there. Possible. This is the background here. Looks like a nice little morning. Really clear. Doesn't look like any weather effects. Doesn't look like any frost. So it's not going to be too cold. This is a fence. You would know what a fence looks like, the fencing. That is really, really different. There's something, it's a piece of clothing or something. Why is he leaving it in the car? I don't know. Nothing in the back here. This is like just a headrest. Put the windows down. So if there's somebody in the passenger, they're getting out, not by opening the door, but hopping out through that window. And so is Brandon. So the cops say the car doors are open when they get there, but they're not in this crime scene photo, supposedly. So that's where we're going to have to take it with a grain of salt, guys. Everything given to us by the police and on the internet, that really doesn't really add up to what the crime scene's supposed to be. And there's another photo saying that it's his. That this one is the picture. So there's all, you don't even get the real photo. So they're saying this is his actual car. And this is how the car actually, like, what the fuck? That's completely different. So which one is the real one? So that's where we're gonna get fucked. So what we gotta do then, we can't believe anything about the crime scene photo with the car. It's gonna help solve a lot more. Tell us a lot more. We can't even use that. So what do we use? Well, gotta use the parents. They're on the phone for 47 minutes. It's a long time. This does not strike me as like him being lost and all this crazy shit like that. They want us to believe something more happening on that phone, and there's more things being said. But the parents are not going to tell us that. So the car's over here. I don't even know where over here is, because I'm on Google fucking. I'm right where the car supposedly is. It's like in the ditch. That picture is a really nice picture, actually. Like, I like how it looks in the morning. Like in the back. Kind of feels like something like here. All right, so what you're gonna do, guys, when you're stuck like that and you really don't see nothing, he's close to a farmhouse. He's got farmhouses. Why didn't he knock on any of these farmhouses? He's got a cell phone. None of it really adds up, you know, and you're like, oh, you gotta make it add up. Yeah, we really do. Really, really do. I'm seeing where supposedly his car was, but it's like the fork in the road, you know? So it's not the exact location. So I have to find it myself, what they're saying. What's this? I'm on Google Earth. I'm looking at, just looking around. I really am. I'm trying to find a creek or a river. There is a North Branch Yellow Medicine River here. This river. You know, it would be really easier to find him actually in his car when he got, like, right, lost with his car. The problem is he's out of his car walking around. It's really going to be, you know, you find the car submerged usually, right? Or you find it, yeah. But this is going to be, he's out of the car. He is on foot. He's on the phone. Where are you, Brandon? Looking at farm property. They're interesting, there's no doubt. Looking at this river, it's far away from his car. But, you know, you got to take into account 47 damn minutes on the phone walking before something does happen to him, supposedly. Oh shit, though, is the phone dying? After that, he has no form of communication. He can't get out. You know, you can't be able to get contact, to get back where you were. Guys, I'm going back to the location of the car. So if he's walking 47 fucking minutes, I'm going to go out. I don't know what direction. Probably neither do they. That's the thing. You don't know. Hold on. There's something about direction. So he might enter the stream. Yellow Medicine River. I'm looking for that Yellow Medicine River here from his car point. But I don't want to go too far from his car. Like, I want to go far from the car. We're going to have to, but I want to kind of keep it in. He's going to go south. Okay. Okay. So what they're saying, he's going to go down the road. The dirt road. It's probably a dirt road. So he's going to go down this road. Keep going. Keep going. He's going down the road. He's talking to his family, whatever the deal is. Gets to a conjunction. You know, straight. You know, straight, straight, straight. There's a road here that goes off to the right. Wow. A very interesting. It's not because, like I said, he's going against all his parents' advice. He's not listening to his parents. If it's going to be in a creek and brought down, it's going to be washed up on the side. Google Earth, I can't get that close. I can get close, but I can get that close, but it's going to be very small. It's going to be hard to see with all these bushes. But what you're going to be looking for here is, yes, a skeleton. Now, the cell phone I'll be looking for too. His phone is on him, unless it's in his hand. You know, whatever happens, it flies out. But his glasses and his cell phone and his body. Oh, I'm looking. The real viewer is looking at the Yellow Medicine River. The dog lost the scent in the river. Close to where his, you know, they think he's gonna go back to his car, or the location of the car, supposedly. This fence with the running water is gonna be key to me, honestly. It's something of a location spot, like, you know. He sees a fence, which he thinks is a fence, and he thinks he hears water. At least the dad does. Still looking on Google Earth. You know how I love my Google Earth. Looking. I don't know, like 47 minutes from his location, where that would take you in either direction. You know, I don't know how to do that method. I would like to try to do that at some point. You know, from his car, go 47 minutes out in each direction and have a radius. But I think they already have that radius. Hey, Albert Gaines. Hey, Albert. How are you? Back at it, Albert. You can tell, right? Nah, yeah, man. How are you, Albert? Doing Brandon Swanson right now. What do you think about Brandon, Albert? Good morning, Albert. Top of the morning to you, sir. Albert, how are you? How is it going today on this Monday, man? How you feeling? Hope you are well, sir. We're talking about Brandon Swanson. What do you think about Brandon Swanson, Albert? Do you know about Brandon? You think we could find him on Google Earth, dude, or a piece of him, or his phone? I'm looking for something, trace of anything of Brandon here. I think he's out here. So he disappeared on the phone with his parents. He was on the phone with them for 47 minutes before he disappears out here in the middle of the sticks. After, you know, crashing his car in a ditch. Imagine that. Gabby says, great. And you? I'm waking and baking. Nice. Yeah. Sometimes I usually might do that, but then sometimes I don't. It all depends on how the finances are, you know? I'm trying to get the finances so I can be doing that 24/7. You know, the real reviewer is a high-strung individual. I need that calm too, baby. Congratulations on the wake and bake. You are getting a real reviewer mad at peanut butter and jelly. Now, enjoy, baby. Yes, Albert. Get that in you, man. So we could, right, get going here. You know, wow. I'm going back to the supposed location of the car. None of this. Okay, wait. Hold on. I am getting a little bit more reference point here. So the Yellow River. Oh, the Yellow Medicine River. Wow, it was 47 minutes. Okay. And you say he's kind of, there's a walking path here. All right. So if you're in the creek, he falls in, he's going to be pushed, he's going to be moved down the creek. Hence why these pings and everything, the information we have is really bad. But why does he go off the road? Where's this fence with the running water that he's hearing, or that his dad's hearing? Where is it? So the running water is going to be a creek, right? It's going to be a river of some type. But what is the post? I thought it was a bridge. You know, Albert, this kid's saying, or the dad's saying he about water on the phone when his kid's on the phone with him, and his kid's saying that he sees a fence of some type. But he's not sure about the fence. Like, he says it's a fence, but it says it, you know, sounds unsure. And I'm thinking it's a bridge. Like a bridge you would cross over, right? So if we were able to, excuse me, reference a little more of his last known location, we'd be able to get a better pinpoint, you know, on where he was last seen, or where his body would be. Definitely looking for a body. Looking for remains. Yeah, he sees a fence, but he says he hears water. So, no seeing water, but hearing it, and a fence. Sounds like a bridge. Sounds like a bridge. You know, listen closely though. Listen. Something bothering the rear view. You know what bothers me about this is if he's in the creek. Albert Gaines says under an overpass be a dam. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that, Albert. Yeah, it's possibly. Yeah, we're here on Google Earth, dude, and it's like, this is just crazy. This is where he went missing. Look, I'm gonna take you where his car supposedly is supposed to be. Like in this area, like in a ditch. Look at this fucking place. Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner shit. Field of Nightmares for fucking Brandon. But look at this. Nothing but corn plain fields. But around here is supposed to be his car in a ditch, which is this. There's multiple pictures, dude. They're saying this is the car in the ditch, and then they're saying no, this is the car in the ditch. So which one is it? So we have no real car photo because it's fakes, and then we don't have the true quote because the cops are saying when they walk up on his car, all the doors are open. Does it look like any of these doors are open on any of these cars? No. There's the window open because you got to get out through the window. So possibly a passenger, right? Why would the passenger car? But I don't know what car, you know what I mean, Albert? I don't know which one's the real photo, dude, right? So I can't even use the photo, the crime scene photo, to get anything. So we're just going to have to use the location. Possibly around here, and they're saying he went east on foot for 47 minutes while talking to his mom and dad on a cell phone in 2009 or 8. And then he goes dark after 47 minutes. He says, oh shit, and then the phone goes dead. I'm thinking the battery dies. The battery dies on his phone. So he's like, oh shit, and then it goes dead. After that, you know, what after that he shortly he either dies or it's going to be lost to the point where he can't scream loud enough for me to hear him. He had used his cell phone, and during this 47-minute call, Albert, his phone call is being hung up and dropped, meaning that he's purposely hanging up on his parents, and then sometimes the phone is cutting involuntarily. So there's voluntary hang-ups and involuntary hang-ups. You see what I'm saying? So there's a conversation here with his parents. It's like they're trying to talk him down, or it's very emotional. Like there's more happening than just describe to me where you are, you know? 47 fucking minutes. All we gotta do, they tell him to stay put, but he doesn't stay put. He keeps moving and walking, getting further and further lost. So he's not even listening to his parents. He could be concussed, right? He just got back from a party, but they're saying he wasn't, you know? Maybe a heist robbery. Yes, Albert was thinking that too, but no, because they're saying there's no signs of a struggle, you know? The only thing missing is Brandon. They would have took his car. Would have took his car. He didn't have no money or nothing. He's like a little college student dude, you know? But yeah, would have took his car, you know? But there's nothing missing. There's no force. There's nothing like that. No signs of a struggle near the car. Brandon was on the phone the whole time. Everything was peaceful. The only threat is the elements and Brandon himself. That's it. There's no other threats coming his way, you know? Not at any point in the 47-minute phone call is there a scream, a yell, any kind of like you said, heist, robbery, or any kind of like somebody's following me. There's nothing like that, you know? It's a 47 minutes. It's convincing him to stay still so we can find you. And he keeps moving and getting loster and loster, and then the phone dies because the battery dies after 47 minutes in 2008 or whatever. The phone goes, and he's like, oh shit, the phone, and then it goes, you know? But his parents say the last thing he says, oh shit, and everybody brings that up as he got in contact with aliens, or somebody killed him, or somebody kidnapped him, or right? Or he fell, or got hurt. Possibility, but it's the phone that goes dead, hence the oh shit. I always say that when I in 2008, 9, I didn't have a cell phone, but I'd say oh shit all the time if the line was going to be dead or something. So yeah, makes sense, that reaction. Not from an outside source or from a danger, from immediate danger. He was not saying oh shit. So I'm putting that in proper perspective, right? It sounds about right to me. But it could be a third party. It could be that. It could be saying oh shit and have a con. But no, not, you know. And they're saying that he's not in the river. They're saying there's really nothing to indicate that he's in that river, that he fell in the river by accident. Because why wouldn't he just swim out? You know, like, why don't we just stay afloat, guys? I know people drown and all that, but, you know, you fall in water and then you just, you know, but maybe you couldn't get it. I get it. I get it. If Sawnson is still alive, there are other possibilities, although they appear remote. He could have intentionally disappeared, but his parents don't believe he could have done that. And they can't rule out foul play, even though there's no evidence of it. So they're saying that the most, you know, for someone to do foul play, they got to be sitting in the fucking shadows. You know, that's what they're basically saying. Is that this person's got to be so fucking on it. It's too unbelievable, and there's no evidence to even insinuate that. There's something when Brandon is on the phone with his parents and the phone goes dead, 47-minute out. I don't know which direction, unfortunately, Albert, where he went. That's another problem here. They're telling us, but I can't decipher anything. Like, you know, it's not exact. It's not like it's all bullshit, you know? So if Brandon isn't in the water, if Brandon isn't on land, like, right, where is he? Well, like, can't find him quickly. What is he, underground? Excuse me, underground? So it's either water or underground, but where under the ground? Like, where could he fall in? Like, is there things in here? Like, where, you know, like, I don't know about out here. I've never been really out in the sticks like this. I don't know what awaits you or what the dangers are. I would guess, I ain't listening. I had to take care of something. No, you're good, Albert. Thank you, brother. You're fine. Like I said, you don't owe the real review. Come in, come out, do whatever you want. You're like, brother, I appreciate anything you spend time with me. I really appreciate it. I do. But you don't, you know, you're not obligated, brother. I know everybody's got lives, you know? I come on here, I don't expect 100 views or, you know, all the time, dude. I don't expect all the chat, but you know what I mean? I just want to do this actually for me, and I feel like talking about it, you know? It's something I want to, so I appreciate you joining me, Albert. I'm glad to see you're chilling today, brother. You're just not going to know. The parents need to tell me a little more about his mind state. But where is he? I don't have it. You know, I just don't have it on this one. I don't. I thought I'd have something for you guys. I'm disappointed. I'm going to let you down on this one, honestly. I don't. I thought I'd be able to come to a very, an area where I could wave my hand and we could find. All right, sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call there. I got a phone call there. You're YouTubing with me every day. I have some more streams coming up today. We have to get content, you know what I'm saying? Bringing people to the channel. I want exposure. That is the That is the point here. So I want to just keep flying on videos. Yeah. I'm a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. I make content. That's what I do for a living, right? I make videos. I make content, all kinds. Where is Brandon? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not satisfied with this stream. I'm halfway satisfied with the stream. The only disappointment here, right one, this cops say roll up on this car and the doors are all wide open. The car's in a ditch, no fucking way, and the car's doors are not even open on these cars. So what is that? We can't trust anything that's being said. It doesn't match, see? That's gonna be hard. Then it's taking the information on where he's at, the pinging him, the parents on the phone with him. They should have this boy. That's all. They should have him. They don't have him. Well, why 47 minutes on that call? All right? And I know why the phone died. I know why oh shit, we know all that. Good. But where is he? What happens after the phone dies? Like, okay, after the phone dies, he's done. Because wherever he is, he's so out of it or disoriented or whatever the fuck it is. Basically, the issue now is that he's way gone from his car. He's gone from any human contact. He can't scream and nobody's gonna hear him. All right, he's in the elements. He's got no food. He's got no water. All right, I don't know what the hell's out there in those woods either way. But he's walking around for a long time until what? He stops and dies under a tree, and he dies of exposure. Exposure to the elements. He's not able to survive without water. He's a creek. Fuck you, Ram viewer. Got it. See, we got to keep going. Albert Gaines says looping, right? Looping, right? Got to keep going. Right, he's looping. It's like, but there's water, Albert. There's plenty of creeks, right? There's plenty of water. He doesn't die from exposure. No, no, no. He's gonna live off the water, right? He's gonna be all right. So he's gonna be fine. Now, exposure to what? It's not cold. In Minnesota, we got the pictures there. There's no ice on the ground. He is lost in May. He's lost in May. He's good to go weather-wise, guys. So he's good to go weather. He's good to go with water. So if he gets lost, he's gonna be okay. Because there's plenty of creeks out there, guys. He's hearing running. The keys are missing. The keys are missing, Albert. The keys are missing. He takes the keys to the car. That's fine. But the car doors are open. So he didn't, like, lock his car up. We don't have a picture of that. We just got to believe the police, right? Fuck me. You know, Albert, there's something the Real Rant Reviewer is missing. But I'm on it. Out here, you're lost, you know? But there is water out here. There's plenty of it. So what takes him out? What takes him out? What can kill you out here? Fuck. Albert, man. I don't know. Maybe you're right, Albert, right? Maybe he ran into somebody. How? Where? How does he do that? Like, we're right there because I like everything, Albert. I like everything with the phone call, the oh shit. I like the 47 minutes of where he is, how he acts. I like. Thank you for the 3 likes, guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you to Albert Gaines and everybody else who came in the chat. Really, Albert, thank you for joining me. And everybody else, thank you. Even if you're not speaking and you're there watching, I see you. I see you. Supporting the Real Rant Reviewer, baby. But thank you for the likes, guys. Trying to just make content, get up in that algorithm, and get more viewers, subscribers. Trying to become the Real Rant Reviewer full time, baby. Make a living off this, right? We should. Should be living this life. So, what do we have, Albert? You know, what do we have after that call? Where is he after that call? Where it happens? Rushing water, sees a fence. Plenty of fucking psycho farmhouses out here. Why didn't he just go to a farmhouse, right, Albert? Why didn't he just go to a farmhouse and knock on a door? But he called his parents. He waited in his car for 15 minutes. There's a lot of shit he's doing here, but it ends up being nothing. It ends up resulting to 0. He ends up dying or being lost forever, right? What is it? What happens? Guys, wow, but if we put in a scenario that there is a second person, let's say there's a second person from the party. All right, let's just say he brought somebody from the party. No. His parents would hear the person, guys. He's on the phone with him for 47 minutes. Only person they hear is Brandon. Only person they're talking to this whole time is Brandon. Only anybody sees is Brandon. The only danger to Brandon is what? But what happens after the call? Oh shit, bang. See, guys, oh shit, and the phone's hung up or something, or the line doesn't go dead on him. He's already been on 47 minutes on the call with his parents. My battery dies. I'm charging it now. It dies within an hour. So his in 2000, that's pretty damn good to last 47 fucking minutes on the flip. Or whatever he has, right? It's not a fucking Android. I'm going back to this location, supposedly where the car is found. I keep going back there, guys. I keep going back there. I keep centering back, guys. Search away from there, Albert, and then I go back there. But you're right, man. He could have ran into somebody, and the oh shit could be that, and it could be an attack for sure. And always the motive, right, Albert? We know here the motive doesn't have to be money all the time, right? It just could be murder. It's as simple as that, right? It could be blood. Motherfuckers out for blood. They don't need much, right, Albert? You don't need much these days for murder. Shit. That's scary. Say the wrong thing, look at somebody the wrong way, guys. That's your ass. Right? That is so scary, guys. I don't know. For some reason, you know, Sir Albert, these fucking bodies of water scared the shit out of everyone viewer. Very scared. Looking at these bodies of water in Google Earth. There's a town here, just little barns. So why doesn't he go to a barn? And then these people didn't see him, right? So this is a hell of a thing. But I think it's very simpler than we think. So he's going to go down. What they're saying is that he's got to follow a road, right? He's got to follow a road. But somewhere he doesn't. Where's the fence? There's a fence and running water, guys. I'm not taking no for an answer on this one. I'm really not. I know I said what I said, that I failed you, but I really don't want to fail. Wait a second. All right. I'm at this, excuse me, Yellow Medicine River. The dog is going to pick up the scent and lose it at the river or something, like lose it into the river. After that, he's gone. There's no scent. We could say all day that he's in the river or this happened. If we don't have proof of his body, then we're not gonna, it's all gonna be for shit. It's all speculation. I have to find a piece of him or something that resembles him. You know, in the river, it probably is going to flow into a bigger lake, right? The creek. Let's follow the creek. Well, it stops here. No, it doesn't stop. It keeps going. North. Okay, I'm just going to follow the creek randomly. The shit is going all over the place, guys. Fucking washing. I'm all over the fucking place. Here we go. I'm just trying to see where it ends. If it ends into like a bigger body of water, shouldn't it? Well, I'm looking for the Yellow Medicine River and trying to see where it ends. Where it could possibly go. I don't think I have a good point of, I don't think I have anything here. I'm really starting to reach. I feel I should not continue. I don't feel like that, but I feel like I'm just reaching. I have nothing to go on substantial, unfortunately. You'd think you would. But that's all I can decipher from this, is the beginning. My thoughts on this is that he is here. Yes, he is. Whether it's by creek or by ground. Does anybody know anything better to do than look for your kids if they're lost? I'd be out here every fucking day. I'd be on Google Earth. And then I'd be out there in the physical form, y'all. I'd be out in Google Earth mapping everything and then going out there in the physical. Looking for my son, Brandon Sawnson. No fucking way. Why would you, like, not even, why would you stop? Like, no fucking way, right? His parents still alive? I mean, I'll be driving my ass all around there. What? The parents have nothing better to do than look for their son. But apparently they're satisfied with the outcome because they spent 47 minutes on the phone with him. So they had their last time with him. They talked a lot to him, guys. There's a lot of conversation. So did you get those 47 minutes with your loved one? No, you didn't probably, right? You probably didn't get 1 minute with them. So please give them. They got that love. We didn't get that shit. Anybody get that last phone call? Get to talk to them 47 minutes? No. So don't worry. They had plenty of time. No. Something's amiss. There's something more on the phone call. I'm looking at Google Earth still, guys, randomly. All around the area. But yeah, there's more under the phone call that we're never going to know from the parents because it's not none of our business. It's not relevant to the case. Oh, it isn't? It's near their son because obviously he barely got to live. But so he wouldn't stay still, guys. He wouldn't stay still. Wouldn't listen to his parents. See? The whole time they're convincing him for 47 minutes to stay still. Stop. Does he go? It bothers me because I know it's not solvable. Alright, so I think I'm harping too much on finding him physically. I need to read a little more. Is there any wind turbines in this field? This looks like a field where you'd have a wind turbine. Don't it? I don't know. I can't see a wind turbine, but he's very interested in those. Really? That's interesting. Isn't it? That is interesting. Crashes at Minnesota. They ended. He goes to a party with some friends, and he was witness drinking some brews. At two different parties. He's sipping on some cups. Red cup in his hand. But his parents, but his friends says that he was not visibly intoxicated. Yeah. Things don't always appear as they seem. Sawnson left. He drives 30 miles home before midnight. Wait a second. Wait a second. No way. Wait. You know what bothered me? That car. So midnight. Just before 2, he calls. What the fuck? Why isn't he already home? Maybe a thief in the back seat. Right, Albert, right? Like, wait, right, Albert, yeah, right? So, all the doors open, right? All the doors are open, right? That was somebody there. I was thinking that too. We don't have a picture of the doors open, but we can assume the police are telling the truth, right? All the doors open. Yeah, it seems like the car was actually parked in the ditch. There's no damage, like the car's still running. You just can't move it. So there's no actual damage. We don't have the real photo, guys. These aren't real. That's for sure. Because all the car doors are open. So, and not one of these photos have it. Wow. So Albert, does it make sense that if you drive 30 miles possibly before midnight, you would actually be home possibly before 2 and 30 miles? The math. Is that math? If I left somewhere at 11:30, because you just said before midnight, so we do 11:30. When I arrive and I drove 30 miles, what time would I arrive, right? All right. So if I drive 30 miles, right, at 11:30, what time will I get there, right? What time will I arrive? So guys, if your arrival time is entirely on your driving speed, but if you leave at 11:30 and drive standard speed, highway speed, which he's on at 60 miles an hour, you arrive at 12. It'll take him, 30 minutes at 60 miles an hour. It'll take him 40 minutes at 45 miles an hour. It'll take him even 60 minutes at plenty of time to go home. Why wasn't he home already? See what I'm saying? Like, so he leaves, he should have already been home. What was he doing before that car was supposedly crashed into the ditch? There's a lot more happening here in the night. See? Ha ha ha! You son of a bitches. Lying motherfuckers. See, Albert? They ain't giving us it all, man. They're lying. Right? Like, not lying, but they don't. They have more. There's more to the story. So that's why it's so mysterious. Because there's a lot of holes, and we're filling them in now. And it's not so mysterious. Right? It's not getting that mysterious now. Okay. So he's taken a while. He should have already been home. You know? He should have already been home. Yeah. That's it. And that's it. The car. Okay. So the car is really actually crashed in the ditch. right? And it's someone with him, one other person, or this other person, yeah. I don't know how to explain this. Like, put the car there. Like, you would have to kill him. You would have to kill him first, like, and then put the, like, it's a weird thing because he'd have to, but he tells his parents it's in the ditch, right? But they can't find it. That's what it is. Because the person's moving the car. And then the next morning, they find the car in a ditch. It's not probably the exact area either. Albert says, drunk spam bang youngsters maybe. Right. But does that make sense, Albert? That the parents couldn't find him that night at all, even when on the phone with him, and even with the car. Right? Because the car's not there. Because it's moving the car. And the next morning, the cops find the car. But it's not where Brandon said it was. See? The car's not parked where Brandon said it was because he didn't park it there. It's somebody else. The car isn't where he says it is in the morning because he didn't park it there. Someone else did. Get it? That's why the parents can't find the car at night because it's moving. That's why they're thinking Brandon is mistaken about his car and where he parked it and where it went into the ditch. I don't know. I'm not getting there yet. I'm not there yet, but I don't know. I think I don't want to go there no more, Albert. I think, like, it does sound exactly like that, you know? Somebody's moving this, and it's not Brandon. You know, like after he died. You know, you could move it after he's dead. So you could say it's in the ditch. But after, like, it's hard to explain. I'm not understanding it fully myself and how to explain it. But he had the keys. Yes, he had keys. The keys were gone. You don't know if he had the keys. The keys are gone. So it doesn't know. You don't know if he had the keys. You're thinking he's the only one there. That's right. Then he would have to have the keys. If he's not, someone else has the keys. The keys are missing. We don't have his body. So the keys have to be on him when his body's found. If they're not, I don't know, Albert, does that make sense, dude? Right? Let's say he has the keys. He didn't lock all the doors. He left them all open for somebody to steal all the shit. First off, doesn't make sense to take the keys that way, right? So he takes the keys to come back to the car. Yeah? That's cool. But you're gonna lock it up because you didn't really come back. But anyways, the car doors are open though. So why take the keys? If you're just leaving the car open anyways. Why take your keys? Because you're not even planning to drive the fucker and you're leaving the cars all open. You're not locking the doors. So you're not protecting anything. Why? It makes zero sense unless there's someone else there with Brandon. Either after he gets off the phone with his parents, okay, somebody picks him up. Somebody drives him back to his car. Right? So it's something like that. It's something like that. There's movement. It's not out of the realm of possibility that what happened after the phone, after he gets off the phone with his parents. This could all happen afterwards. All this could happen afterwards, not before. Yeah, I crashed my car in the ditch. Yeah, that could be the case. Sure. But not where he says. The car isn't where he crashed it or where it is. It's somewhere else. That's why his parents are like, you told us the car was here, it's not here. And then the next morning, the police get there, it's right there. It's right there. It reminds me of a movie, guys. There's a movie or a crime like this, where this person is moving, but they're supposed to be disappeared, but their shit is moving. And the shit's not found where they're supposed to be found. Because if they disappeared, they're the last one to touch it, it would be there. But it's not, because someone else is moving the stuff. So, there you have it. I think it's really, Albert, you know, I was going to give up and stop the stream, dude, but I just can't give up on these, you know? I'm like, man, I'm giving up so easily. It's like their parents. I'm giving up like the cops. I'm giving up like their friends. I'm giving up. No, I'm not giving up. Yeah. Brandon could have been walking and distracted on his phone, guys. There could have been one lone car out there. You know, it could have hit him. He could have been killed by somebody out there by accident. There's always a possibility of that. There's a possibility he died by accident himself. But exposure to the elements is going to be very hard to prove because that way of dying, him getting lost, because there's plenty of water out there and there is a civilization. So he's not getting lost. So no loss, no dying from exposure because there's plenty of water. All right? Somebody from the party. So you say somebody from the party is driving, he's driving them home or he's driving with them. What happens? No, nobody from the party. Nobody from the party. So he's driving, he does crash. And then all of this crime scene, the car movement, cars with his key, the keys with him, has to touch the car. There has to be car dusted. Because they don't believe a crime was committed, damn it. Don't you understand that? That's why the cops are to blame. Because they need to do every angle, but they don't. Because they only have a certain, you know, they can only say, okay, it's this or that. We can only pursue certain leads. And they should have dusted, though. You're telling me they dusted for prints? I'd have no record of that. Where is it? Where's the dust for prints? Nothing. Nothing about prints. The car wasn't dusted. There's no forensics on the car. They don't mention the shit about you about the car, except that the car was in great condition and worked fine. And he could have just, they're trying to tell you what? They don't tell us anything about the car. Really don't, guys. There's no forensics. They don't tell us his prints in the car. They say the blood in the car, alcohol in the car. There's items in the car. They just say the car doors are open and the keys are gone. What is it? Just like Albert said, it sounds like a robbery, right, Albert? It sounds like he took all his shit and fuck it, right? It sounds like someone else. Even if the motive isn't robbery, right? It does sound like someone else. Right, Jimmy, duplicate people, play Jimmy the ignition, right, whatever you got. He got the keys, though, from Brandon. So he just uses the fucking keys, he parks the car there, and whatever, it's over. And you're gone. There's something else I'm missing to here, guys, because this third person is the missing link, and I don't know if the person knows Brandon or doesn't know Brandon. That's the problem here with this person. I don't know if the killer or kidnapper, however you want to say this person is, I don't know if they know Brandon personally before this, or they just ran into him now, after the call, or during that call. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. That's where the fucking cops should do their goddamn police work. Nothing about the car, no forensics, nothing in the car. We don't have no information on the car. We don't have a real photo of the car, guys. Because one of these cars on the internet have all their doors open. And the car was found with all 4 doors wide open. And this car's in a ditch. How could you open all doors wide open? At that. So it's lies. It's not truth. Because somebody is involved, and the cops know it, and so does the parents, and they're keeping everything like it is, because only the killer and or killers or kidnapper is going to know certain shit to fill in the holes. So that's why I come in and we profile this, and we see there is a killer, and his movements are very strange indeed. So to say that he knew Brandon or not, that's the movements to cover up any evidence that's going to be left. Hey, Kaj, hi. Kaj coming in. How you doing this morning? We're getting started early. Good to see you, Kaj. Albert Gaines says, maybe a troublemaker friend that met with one or more buddies at the bar. Possibly. He's at this college party. And it's just nothing about the car. The car is the whole thing about, guys, the internet, the story about this Brandon Sawnson is this car. Everything is about the creepy car and how the car is in the ditch and it worked and why can he just, right? It's all about the car. We don't even have a real picture of the car because it's not the same car. The doors aren't open, not described by the police. And the parents are asking Brandon where you parked the car, you think, and he tells them. He disappears. They pull up that night, literally probably minutes or whatever, and they can't find his car.
because it's not where he said he left it. Because he disappeared shortly after that, and the person that took him or did something to him took his car and was moving around with the car at that time. So the parents couldn't find it. And then the next morning, guess what happens? The cops find the car. Parked right where around he said. See? Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. Albert Gaines says, yeah, right. So that's, you know, that's why they couldn't find the car. I was wondering why the parents that night can't find the car, but fucking the cops do right the next day. It's because somebody's moving it. Somebody's using it. As the parents are cooking, they lost Brandon after 47 minutes. He hung up. After that, still looking for him, and then they can't find the car. They can't find anything. Because Brandon's with the person in the car. They're moving around. They're moving around in the car. That's why Brandon can't be found at that time by the parents. And that's why the car can't be found. Why can't a car be found if it's there in the morning in the same place the parents were the previous night? Tell me. Because somebody has to move it. And it's not Brandon. And that's it. Case closed. The case is closed. Because the fucker, the body is... What do you want from me? You finding the suspect first. You find nothing unless you have this sucker. That's the bottom line with this case, guys, when it comes to Brandon Sawnson. You don't have that fucking sucker and you don't have the person and you can't talk to him, then you got nothing. You got this. This is what you got. Internet mystery for 20 fucking years. That's what you got. Kyle says, whoever took him obviously is using that car. Right, they're using the car. There's forensics in there. But they're not leasing any forensics. So why can't they use the added mileage to do radius, right? Or to do right? There's more miles on this car than would be necessary for him to go to point A to point B, right? And if he's on the phone, if he's disappeared, he shouldn't be driving his car anymore. Like, right? But his car, it's guys, I'm just something I'm missing about this sequence. I know it because it doesn't sound completely logical. You know, there's a point here where it gets a little illogical, but only if they know Brandon. Okay, that's the thing you got to think. This person is key to understanding this whole case and this movements and putting this together on why certain things. So it's either the person comes from the party and knows Brandon that does it, or it's a stranger that he runs into 47 minutes into the call with the oh shit or whatever. That, or like he gets hit or something by accident. I think it might have been an accident where he's hit by another driver. I don't know. But the cops know more, and so do those parents. And that's it. And that's why we get this, and then we got to look at it, and it's not an internet mystery. It's a mystery because we're not unfolding it. We're not unlocking it because we only have what we have to look at. So we got to read between the lines. Kaj says, whoever took, yeah, Kaj, you're right. You're so right. Add the miles to figure out what went on. It's obvious. Then right, you're right. You were so right. Yeah, mileage, all this scientific things, math could be used. Our common sense, everyone, is used to decipher what the fuck. Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Kaj, Albert Gaines, we're in here. I do have more streams coming, guys, and more cases. And they get way more interesting. I have a few I'm really interested in today. Really, this one was a well-known one. I was really just trying to bring more clicks, honestly, to the channel because I know the well-known ones, people, you know, have their opinion on it, right? And all these. So I'm like, you know, I really want to thinking people come here and be more interested to know more and maybe share more about these well-known cases. That's why I do certain ones, guys. I really do it for clicks. Yes, I want clicks. I want attention to the channel, for sure. You know. So I try to bring, more well-known ones. But I guess there's too well-known. People are like, oh, I already know that. There's nothing new. See how it's gotten, guys? Now you put on an old case, and people are like, oh, well, I already know everything about that case, and he's this, and that's that. Because I know from my favorite YouTube crime guy, because that's it. No, because there's a lot more here than you've been told, that you haven't been shown. Because you're not, I investigated. We do it live, right, guys? I'm sorry, I don't investigate it. We investigate it, guys. Kaj, Sir Albert Gaines. Hey, Cheryl Figueroa. Good morning, Cheryl. Guys, I'm up. I was up really early. I'm so sorry. Hey, Cheryl. Thanks, Kaj. Sir Albert Gaines. Guys, I'm sorry I'm up early. And I was on early because I honestly really couldn't sleep well. I had these things in my head, honestly. And when I get something in my head, you know the real viewer has to get it out. So And this is really exciting to me. It's something I really look forward to. I just can't get like addicted like to it, but for not, you know, I need to be staying in real life. My kids need things, and so do I. So I need to really not get hooked and believe in fantasies, you know. But I don't think it's a fantasy. I think we can really live off of this. Honestly, I think we can. Everybody else is living off it. Cops, YouTubers are. Why can't I live off it? Why can't we? Cheryl Figueroa says, "Love you." I love you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. How is your morning? How is it going? Right here it is. Guys, I don't know where you're at, but right now, it is really, really beautiful outside. I have to say today, being a Monday, feels like a fucking, like what, Thursday or Thursday. It's really nice. I was going to say Friday, but I want to do that to you guys. Kosh says, did you ever hear of a TV show called Ellery Queen? Sounds familiar. It was based on the famous fictional detective, and he would solve it and say, I know who did it to you. It was awesome. This is kind of like that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kosh. I'm glad to remind you it was like some show like that, detective show, you know? Thank you. That's so cool. I didn't know it. Ellery Queen, it sounds familiar. I really have to check that out, too. It sounds like an interesting show. Thank you, Kosh. That is so kind. That was so sweet. So you'd even think that, you know? Thank you. Wow, it's awesome, right? Thank you. Guys, you know, I don't have the best technology. I don't have the best presentation. I don't have the best face. I don't have the best mouth speaking. But I think I'm just made for a channel. I think I'm made for YouTube. I think I'm made to honestly talk about real life situations and see things that, you know, I really think I'm made for it, guys. I'm not made for it. I think I come out this way. Let's put it that way. I've come out the microwave this way. And how have you guys come out the microwave, right? Fabrication, I'm going to go good at this crime. It's exciting. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Sir Albert, you are exciting, dude. And so with all you guys that say things that I'm not expecting, I love it. And it gets my mind, all of a sudden, my mind is like, wait, you didn't think of that. Or that's a positive. And I love it because I need that from people. I need it from you guys. I don't have it. My opinion is not the right opinion. It's not always right. It's an opinion. It's not right. I have no fact. You know? That's all. We're just trying to do what we have. And if it makes sense, great. You know, if it helps people answer. But I don't have the best presentation, guys, I know, or the best ideas. But I think I am very creative. And I think I am exciting to watch. And I think that, you know, the next video, you never know what we're going to pull out. Right, guys? Or what we're going to say. But thank you so much, Sir Albert. The man, Cheryl, you are awesome. Give yourself, thank you. I know people around me say I don't give myself enough credit and all this. But I feel like if I don't produce in the flesh, you know, then it's worth nothing. If I don't show, like I said, guys, by evidence, I can tell you all day the Real Reviewer is a successful person. But if I do not show you, you will not believe me. It will not. You know, for me, guys, yeah, I have to show it. A lot of people, where I come from, man, I guess how it is. If I show it, I will be accomplished and I will be done. You know, if I could just show it one time, just once. Just once, guys, if I could show it once to the world and to the people around me, really, just to my children, I could show it just once, they would believe the world, they would believe it all, you know, they believe anything, you know, and I want them to believe it all, but if it comes from their father, then they're going to believe it, you know, because they trust me. Cheryl Figure says, hey, yeah, everybody say hi, let's all get the mornings going, baby. I got the coffee. Who's got the coffee? What are you drinking? I know, Albert, right? You're getting the wake and bake, baby. That's a good thing. I get my wake and bake up here. Cheryl Figure says, all right, who we've... It's Brandon. It's Brandon Sawnson. He disappeared in 2000... Excuse me, 2008. He was at a party, whatever. They're saying he wasn't drunk. He crashed his car into a ditch. He called his parents to tell him he crashed his car into a ditch and that he needed them to pick him up. And he's on the phone with his parents for 47 minutes before the phone line goes dead all of a sudden. The last words that they hear their son say is, oh shit, and then the phone goes dead. And then after that, they get in their car. They're in their car, Cheryl, looking for, oh, you did, right? So Cheryl, what I'm saying is that the car isn't there when the parents are looking for him that night, but it's there the next morning when the cops show up to look for it. So what I'm saying is that the car is being moved by someone else other than Brandon after the phone call. So it's not someone from the party. It would more than likely be someone he met ran into during this 47-minute walk. It's totally an odd case, yes. It is. Very odd, right? So Rabbi, me, we go through. Yeah, it's been great for years, but that I believe all the car doors were open. The cops said, and the keys were gone. But we have pictures on the internet for years of this supposed car of his, and there's two different pictures of two different cars, and none of the car doors are open. And what's the forensics in the car? And like you said, somebody said, right? You think you said, like math, or somebody said math. Who was that? Kaj? Kaj said distance, math. Everything could be tracked here. So he should be found. But why isn't he found? And he can't be lost because there's water out there. He wouldn't die of exposure. It's in May. It's beautiful weather. I'm on Google Earth, you know. There's farmhouses all around. So he's going to be all right. His parents are looking for him actively right as he's on the phone. There's no danger but Brandon or some invincible person there. The parents don't hear anyone. So this person ran into Brandon during the call or after the call dropped. But why isn't the car there? If the parents are looking and they still can't find it, this person would have to, yeah, because the parents, it's like a timing factor thing here, yeah. Timing is everything. So, yeah, he already got Brandon after the call, takes him back to his car. Brandon's got to be far from his car. This person has a car. Wait, they're saying there's no other time. Why does this person bring Brandon back to his car? See, this is where we have to go even further and further, you know? Then we get into that rabbit hole. Sheriff Figueroa says, trafficking is gay. Word. Yes. It's totally, yeah. Sheriff Figueroa says, if he's gay, he may have a second. Yeah. Sheriff, I'm thinking mental. I'm thinking on the 47-minute call with his family, it's not about just where he is and describe and how hard. It's like calming him down and talking to him or something. Like, there's more than this, like, hey, I see a tree. That's 47 fucking minutes. And it's like, what else is being talked about? Yeah, I think he's having some kind of breakdown or some kind of a, like, freak out, and his parents are trying to calm him down. And they're like, Brandon, just stay where you are. Brandon, just stay where you are. We're coming. He would not stay where he was. He kept moving. And that's why his parents get in the car. They're really concerned about Brandon. Not because of a third party, we're being told. We're being told it's because of Brandon, basically. But if they were concerned about Brandon's safety and a third party, yeah, they would jump in the car. Yeah, they would be on the phone with Brandon, and Brandon would not be telling them directly that he was in trouble, that he was under duress secretly, and his family could be in the car trying to hunt him down with this person that he's with, walking with, and trying to find him in a matter of time. It's a matter of time. He's telling them how serious this is, and then the call dies, oh shit, and that's it. His car's not there because they're in his car. You know, I mean, that's it. The car's not there because they're in his car. It's not stuck in a ditch. There's no photo of it in the ditch. That's no. We don't even have a photo of the car in the ditch. We're just saying that's the story. We don't have a phone call. We don't have anything to say it's really in the ditch. We have the police's. We have the internet's word. We have nothing. The photo's not real of it in the ditch, because all the car doors would be open. So we don't even have the real photo. We have no forensics on the car. The car is a big piece of this puzzle, and we don't have it. It's the only piece of evidence left of Brandon, and it's not scrutinized. Sheriff Figueroa, so it's totally, yep, it's Trevor, yep, I'm just trying to think out the box. Me too, no, me too, yes. This is what we want to do here at the Rim River Channel. Yes, out the box, throw it out there. That's what I'm saying. If there's somebody with him and he is doing something like that, he could be keeping it from his parents. You're right. The person could be next to him and he could be talking to them like he's alone, for sure. But they would have to hear something and know something. But there's something like somebody's with him and he's calling them under duress and trying to, like, get them to find him. But that's 47 minutes. This person's going to tell him, get off the phone, motherfucker. You know? So that's this abductor, kidnapper, killer theory has to be included. But it also has, it's either Brandon, that is either by accident or self-destruction. Either way, it's self-destruction, man. You're getting out the fucking car, and you're walking in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night, guys, away from your car, and you don't give a fuck. I don't know what that behavior is. That mental state is. What is that mental state called? I don't give a fuck? Is that what that's called? I don't give a fuck. That's what that's called. So yeah, right, Sheldon? What is that? Like, oh fuck it. The car was fine. It just was stuck in the ditch. It just gotta, you know. I didn't see a photo. Those photos on his car, because all the car doors are open on the car. The information that led to the discovery of his car is in a ditch near Taunton with the car doors open and the keys were missing. all the car doors were open, more than one car door, more than one person. Why would he bother to open all the doors himself? Why would he just leave? He would leave one door. They're saying more than one door. The cops know there's two people. See? That's and his keys are missing. So he didn't know. The cops know, and they probably have more, like as in forensics in the car, and so do the parents. So the parents got to know something too. You know, like Cheryl said, right? Thinking out the box. But even like with the gay thing, you know, with Secret Life, yeah. You know, something was happening here with Brandon that really was making the parents panic to where they got in the car and they were fucking basically chasing him down in real time. So something was wrong, really wrong. And it's either Brandon himself or there's somebody there under duress who's going to run into somebody shortly thereafter. So we really didn't figure anything out, did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's like we got no body. Brandon's still missing. Even if we find him, it's no guarantee we could actually map this whole sequence out and what happened to him. Cause of death is going to be very hard to prove unless it's blunt force trauma and or a gunshot wound. More than likely, gunshot. This is a rural area. I'm thinking the person has a gun. You got to be able to maneuver and walk Brandon around and tell him what to do. And that's going to be a gun. The guns get things done. That's the bottom fucking line, guys. A knife isn't going to be as convincing. You're going to think you got a chance. You know, I put a knife to your throat, you don't think you got a chance. I put a gun to your head, you don't even think you got no chance. See, that's the difference, everyone. The gun is just not for efficiency and for easy use. It's really for, yeah, the intimidation factor. You know exactly what awaits. So, more so than with a knife. You put a knife to the real viewer, I think I got a chance against you. Yeah, I do. I think, you know what? This would be movie shit. I'm going to grab that as soon as I got a chance, and we're wrestling to the death. But yeah, if a gun, I'm not doing it. I'm not jumping you for a gun. You're gonna blow my fucking head off, then do it. Because I'm good. I'll take the chance with you deciding or not, rather than me jumping and making you do it. I'm good. I don't want to make you decide. You just decide yourself. Cheryl Figueroa says, he's cute enough for traffic. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. And I know there's a lot of that traffic, right? That been happening and all that. There's a possibility too. This person ran into them, took them, and kidnapped them, yes. And parked the car there. But it's like, this person's motive, then, if like Albert was saying, you know, all the doors with thievery. Like he'd bring that up earlier, man. You know, this person could be looking for a little quick lick. Like you're saying, he is a white boy. He has got a nice white glasses, nice fucking car. I still don't have a fucking car. How does this motherfucker have a car? 2009, y'all. Fucking 19. That's some shit, bro. Working on wind turbines, apparently, when there is none out there. Why'd you go for school for wind turbines? I don't know. Well, ask Brandon. Well, we can't. His parents can ask him. They're talking to her for 47 fucking minutes on the phone. Long time. Lot being said there, guys, in 47 minutes. The dogs continued in the area for several years. Wait, Lance, for several years they continued to search this area. His parents successfully lobbied. Okay. The dogs is going to be keys to me real quick. I don't have the exact position of when the dogs lose it in the river, and after that it's gone. So we could have went in there, right, and of course be taken down to other. But if we have the scenario, what is the best scenario? Well, like with third party, right? Third party killer. So it's either the person knows him and comes with him from the party, or it's a stranger out there in the Hicks. Albert Gaines says that's a possibility. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a high possibility, right? Kidnap, take them, bang, done. This just doesn't seem like a prime place to kidnap someone for that. I bet you there's way better streets that we can get beautiful men and women, you know, easily than all the way out here in the sticks. Too much work to get Brandon. Too much work. Somebody is willing to put in work to take care of this person. That's what I'm saying, you know? Way too much work, and he's not even worth it to go all the way out there to sell. You know what I'm saying? His car is worth more than he is, basically, to this person, right? No. This person wants Brandon. You guys are right. Possibly a lover. Maybe somebody from the party he wanted to keep secret. There is always that scenario, right? Hence why his parents doesn't know that there's somebody there, even when they're talking to him. Yeah? Possibly. Sheriff Figueroa said, if it's a trap, you won't see him. That's right. You'll never see him again. That's right. You're right. Where's that Amy Bradley guy? I didn't do a video on that yet, but I don't really want to. But Amy Bradley, right? Yeah, I said, I was saying there's crop circles out here. I was saying, that's what I was saying. So I says, foul that times aliens, maybe? That's what I was saying. That the other YouTube crimes, we could just do a really good video. I could have done a better video. I could have said, Brandon Sawnson, look, there's a crop circle right near his car where he went missing, and the aliens got him. See, but there's a crop circle here. You see this formation near his car on Google Earth. So I'm thinking he was abducted by aliens. See, that would be a great clickbait video, right? I was going to do that. I should set that all up, right? Right here, everybody, on Google Earth, right where his car went missing is a big crop circle, yo. So, you know, here we're being told that he's, you know, foul play, but apparently it could be supernatural, guys. It could be out of this world. See, there's a crop circle. I mean, you can't see it real good here, but here's his car gone missing, and over here is like a weird crop circle. See, like some kind of weird formation. You have to really, but yeah, they say he went missing around this area. There's his car last seen. So you see what I mean? Some crazy shit, huh? Pretty easy. It'd be pretty fun for me to do that too. How many more lies can I make up about the case? Sir Albert Gaines says he was high, maybe tripping. Yeah. See, Sir Albert's on it too. Everybody's on it. Cheryl's on it. He's gone for a part. His parents, there's something, he wasn't sounding right. Whether that was his voice or what he was saying. He wasn't sounding like Brandon, so his parents got the fuck in the car quick and started going out there. It wasn't because he was lost, okay? All he had to do was sit in the car. And he sat in the car 15 minutes before that and called his friend. And then he called his parents. So he's not panicking or anything, like it's chill. And then he starts talking crazy or whatever to the parents, and they start fucking getting really riled up. He's riling them up. They're getting in the car searching for his ass. They're keeping him on the phone. Why would you keep somebody on the phone on your way to them? To get them not to do something that they shouldn't do. Like convince them, right? Like, hey. Or you keep them on the phone to help find them. But what good was that? And why were they looking for his car? They should have been looking for Brandon. So, and how are you going to find Brandon? You have no, what do you mean? So, yeah, man, they're tripping out. He's tripping out. Sheriff Fricker says, I believe in aliens. That's cool. That's a good, I do videos. I think I had some videos and some streams on about that, right? That's coming out now, huh? In the 1940s and 50s, right? All the way, everybody was liars and all hoaxers, and the government convinced everybody they're crazy, and people probably off themselves, self-destructed due to the government making them seem like liars, and how crazy they were to believe in aliens. How many people suffered? And now, oh yeah, it's fine, it's true, it's fine. Right? Wow. That's fucked up. You know, nobody thinks about that. All these people you call crazy and took their jobs, you took their money, you took their respect, you fucking blasted them in the media, you made their family hate them and spit upon them about aliens, and now you're saying this real. Oops, sorry, we lied. We were lying. Yeah, we were lying the whole time. You guys were right. That's sick. That's sick. But nobody talks about that. See? Because they're not talking about it's not real. All this shit ain't real. It's like, what is it? What are you talking about, bro? You fucking telling me all these people with these photos and saying that they were abducted by aliens in bed, and you said they were crazy and they went and domed themselves and self-destructed, bro? You motherfuckers? Really? Guys, what if that was your family member that was really into the alien? Really? Wow. But we're all pissed off because they lied to us or something. No, we're not even pissed off. We're just, it's like I'm pissed off because my fucking Uncle Benny was fucking sick high up on these aliens and dedicated his whole life to saying they were real, and everyone would tell him that he's a fucking idiot, and he died being fucking made fun of, a clown his whole life, right? What do you think? Makes sense, right? No, it doesn't. Albert Gaines says, I don't believe the government. They say aliens are bad all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, what's good? Now, we can't even tell. You can't even tell what is good and what is a bad thing anymore. You can't tell. That's when you know you're in trouble. That's when you know that you need to keep to your P's and Q's and do what you're supposed to do, because that's crazy. You don't even know no more. Guys, cops in my house, they come and arrested me. I'm the victim. They come arrest the real reviewer, dog. I need help. They come get me. I've learned a long time ago as a kid, never call the cops for help. They come and get you. Guys, there's no one out there to help you. There's no one out there that gives a flying fuck. Only in the sky, only around you. Whether it's whatever the aliens are. Well, what is the purpose of this? You know, there is a purpose. There is an objective. Why was it not true then, but it's true now? See, guys, that is the deeper question. And I'm not going into those things because I just don't feel like, you know, like it's going to benefit much, you know? But yeah, you, Sir Albert, right? What is going on with that? It's this, it's that, it's whatever they need it to be whenever they want it to be. That's all. That does sound supernatural. Cheryl Figueroa says, it's true, a lot of people are missing, and who knows? I heard that too. All right, they're going down. People are missing that want to speak up. Okay. All right. Why are they going missing if this stuff is already coming out as true? So if it's already, the government is already going to say, yeah, it's true, which is already being said, and all this shit is already coming out, the president himself is releasing UAP, right? The president himself is releasing these amazing, never before seen footage of supposed quote-unquote aliens in the skies with military technology that we don't have, that they're able to pick up things that we can't see, more defined and in detail, that it's scary that these things can become things we know of on Earth and can think of, but then again, they become things our minds can't even comprehend or think of. Unearthly, you know? So I don't think there's any need for me to, because people are, it's something bigger than it's supposed to be, but there's a directive here. You know, why now? Why now say it's all good and the aliens, everybody was telling the truth when you were making everybody basically go crazy that there wasn't? Cheryl Figueroa says, if it's an alien abduction, they'd be using them for breeding stock, hybrid stuff. Yeah, I heard that too, guys. I was really big into that when I was a child, about the abduction stories in the books and people being abducted by aliens and then being probed and experimented on and sent back to Earth, and then they go to sleep, they wake up, there's something in their neck, the doctor takes it out, and whatever, it's some kind of material that's foreign to the Earth. I've heard of that, yeah, it's creepy. Like the Fourth Kind movie is pretty creepy. That's creepy shit. Yeah. What, can people be visited? Can you be visited? Yes, you can. Can you be visited by a stranger at your house that you don't know that knocks on the door trying to sell you something? Yes, you can be visited by a stranger. Well, the strangers from this earth, yeah. But when they're not, or when they're from someone else, yeah, it's a little jarring when they come visit you. Sure is. That'd be a little surprising. Cheryl Figueroa says there's one doctor that moved like 200. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, just like that. Because no one's going to believe you if you don't have proof. If you don't have evidence, no one's going to believe you. And that's why the real reviewer shows you what he can, what he has, right? You know that, guys. But the same thing with Bigfoot, with Loch Ness, the same thing with angels or demons or aliens. You will have to provide physical evidence of something that is not physical. But how do you do that? Well, that's where people are separated. See, that's where people are different. You got to see. I don't got to see. So that's where we're different. And it's going to be who's going to be. It's not who's right or who's wrong. It's who's going to survive due to that. You know, who's going to really. Who's, you know, it's not about, you know, people. So it's really, and what are these things? What are they? They're strong. I know that. They're very powerful. They can do whatever they want. Sheriff said it's not that they don't believe you. It's just that they don't want to believe you because that's encapsulates the hope. You're right. You're right, Cheryl. Very well put, Cheryl. So happy you guys came in today, man. Awesome. Yes. Sir Albert Gaines says, man in alien mass and the harvest for organs after sexual having slave work. Guys, you know what? You guys are not even far off the realm. Because nowadays, bro, like you say that stuff to me, Sir Albert and Cheryl, like 10 years ago, I would have told you you're fucking nuts, right? But damn, after going through life more and more, and the time pass, right, and all this, hell yeah, you guys have points that are relevant, and they should be considered. And I consider every fucking thing. I actually considered aliens coming down and taking Mr. Brandon Swanson. Of course I did. Fucking ain't right. What do you think the real viewer? It's in the sky. It's on video. Everyone sees it. How can I not believe what I see? I see in it. I'm staring at it. You guys got me video. I'm looking at this fucking thing. So it's there. It's real. And it's really doing what it's doing. So then you have to start. Then it's up to, then I don't know what to tell you from there. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's there. The government's saying it's real. These things are really real. What are they? And that's the questions they want to ask, and they have answers. Hey, Marissa King. Good day, sir. They are real. Hey, Marissa King. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we got on the subject of the crop circles. I think Signs, the movie Signs, was released today about like 20 years ago. Some guys, one of my favorite alien movies ever. Mel Gibson, M. Night Shyamalan, Signs. Really good movie. Yeah, you got, so we got Marissa Kings. They are real. Yeah, they're real. They are real because we're seeing them with our real eyes. See, now we were seeing them in the past, but the government's trying to convince everybody that things, now why? Why convince people then that they're not real and crazy? And now they're saying, no, wait, everybody is really, we were lying the whole time to you guys. Isn't that fucking wild? And all these people that believed in aliens were told they were crazy. They were thrown in psych wards. Come on, guys. That's wrong. You're all wrong, and America's wrong. That's all wrong to do that to people. That's wrong. I'd be super angry, dude. I don't know if I could put that one down if I was a super alien dude and they did this shit to me. I don't know if I'd live it down. Mercy King's, oh my God, best movie. They always have lied. Right, Mercy King, they always lie about everything, right? It's to protect America, guys. It's to do, squabble, and scheme. If so nobody stops them and says shit. That's what it is. Same thing on YouTube, same thing on these crimes, right? It's what exposes it. They take them off the map. Possibly these people dying because of information. Information is power. And it is very valuable. So possibly these people were killed due to that. I don't know exactly. I have a little theory about one of them. One of them is this girl, and she's really out of her fucking lid, and she just sounds disgruntled. So one of the people really sounds disgruntled. And I think she self-destructed or whatever. But she's really it's easy to spot that on that one. So some of these people are like kind of doing it for whatever, and they're at their last limb or something, and they're just trying to whatever. I know it sounds weird, but Cheryl Figueroa says, well, I think the reason is technology. Eventually we would figure it out on our own anyway. Right, Cheryl. But we didn't have technology back then. We had a little fucking Polaroid, and motherfuckers are taking Polaroids. They had paintings back then from ancient times of these ships and UFOs and aliens being visited by Egyptians and all kind of hieroglyphics. But no, right? No, that's not real. They were seeing it and painting it. We were seeing it and taking photos. But we don't know nothing. Mercy King says it's all about the almighty money. You're right. Control, money, control. But look, so they're real now, right? Okay. That's fine. I'm cool. Are you cool? But like, what does it change? What is we supposed to do? What are we doing here with the big announcement? Albert Gaines says, or he's chosen and satanic cult took him out. That's a possibility because I come from Florida. There is a satanic cult murder that I am very familiar with. There is another murder, not satanic, but kind of close to that, where I lived at one time when I was a kid. Yes. So you do have a point, Albert. And he's easy pickings out here in the middle of nowhere. No doubt about it. I don't know who lives out here, but why couldn't he just go to a farmhouse, right? Maybe he did. Maybe, like you said, Albert, someone was looking for him. Somebody saw him. And wanted to play a game. They wanted to play a game. On that little bike, and they said, "You want to play a game?" And that was it. But good point, Albert. Yes, possibly. That shit is real, Albert. Heaven's Gate, right? They would take themselves out. But yeah, there's a cult in Florida. I remember a murder. I think they called it vampire. Yeah, it was some kind of satanic vampire cult, dude. I was around that area, so you were right. It could be people out looking to do just that. That's all they want to do, right? Marissa King says, so where is Brandon? Marissa King says, was he ever at Bohemian Grove? No. Where in Florida? Yeah, I was up there. This is Brandon Sawnson. He just disappeared in 2009 out here in the sticks, in the middle of nowhere. His car was crashed into a ditch, apparently. And he was on the phone with his parents for 47 minutes on his celly while trying to, that's a good question. Trying to what? What was he trying to do? Why was he walking around? Because his parents are trying to find him, and they said, stay in the car. He does, but something propels him to leave and start walking in the middle of nowhere forever and get lost. And not get lost, but never be seen again. So that's right. Why would he walk? That his parents are telling him to stay put. He does not listen to him, and he walks, and he's hanging up on them. The call's being dropped. It's a lot of friction here with the parents on the call. Cheryl Figueroa, Cheryl Figueroa, with all the possible we talked about, he's not coming back. Correct. So they left the porch light on for his parents, for Brandon, for the last after 5 years after he disappeared. They left the back porch light on for Brandon. So for several years after that, thinking that Brandon would come home, that he would find his way home by the porch light. But Brandon has never walked through their door, and that is that. He never will again, because I don't know. It's your son. He is an adult. But I don't know what to tell you. Because I wouldn't stop looking for him. That's all, guys. I'm a fucking parent. I wouldn't stop looking out in those sticks. I don't know what prevents people to stop looking. You know, it's like, oops, the crime is done, so we're not allowed to go back out there because it's been 20 years. Like, what is that? No. Guys, I'm out there in that fucking field all day. Where's the real reviewer? I'm live streaming from the field everywhere. My son disappeared. I've been here for the 1000th day. I'm going to be here for all eternity until I bring my son home. And I'm going to drink water. I'm going to live off grass. And I'm going to find him. And I'm going to bring him home. Right? Right. I don't give a fuck how old I am. Give a shit. What do you guys think about that? Cheryl Figures is lost on purpose. Cheryl, great point, guys. There is an argument here with his fucking parents here, basically. That's what I'm calling it. There's a hot discussion for 47 minutes. We had a lot of opinions on what, right? There's some shit going on. Possibly, yes. They're saying no way, though, the parents, that he could go start a new life. He was pretty damn smart, though. He's working on wind turbines in 2008. Yeah, he's got a good college, too. Technical college. Motherfucker's smart. So, Cheryl Frigo says exactly my point. Right, Cheryl. You're on point, Cheryl. Marissa King says, my son was kidnapped by his father. I didn't stop looking for 7 years until he was back with me. Let's go, Marissa King. Yes. That's why you are who you are. And that's why you're here in the channel. Thanks for being here. That's what I'm saying. Marissa King's got it, man. Everybody's got it, right? There ain't no fucking way. This place is right here. It's on maps. I'm on maps, yo. His parents, they can drive there. They don't want to? What? All right, everyone. I must be in another fucking dimension. I am. We are in another dimension. This is no longer the planet Earth, everyone. Because parents don't give a fuck. They don't. I guess, I know it's true. It's a terrible thing. You should be a parent. Wipe you then. You know? Give the kid to someone that's going to care, that's dying for a kid. Adopt kids that can't have kids and they're dying for a child. Give it to them. It's a blessing. It's a gift. It's a gift. You know what a gift is? It's the best gift of all time. So, way to go, Marissa. That's why you are here now. I'm glad to have you. I'm honored to have you guys, honestly. Thank you. Sir Applegate says maybe they want his money. Yeah, there's going to be valuables, guys. All the car doors are open, meaning that either there's more than one person exiting the car. They're not entering the car. The car doors open or not because the 4 people, the 2 people, the 1 person are entering this vehicle. It's stuck in a ditch. So I don't know how they open all 4 doors wide open when the car's in a ditch. I've been in a ditch. You can't open the door. You got to get through the fucking window. So You have all 4 doors open, so either people go out of the car to get out of it in the ditch, which is pretty impossible, like I said, or they're getting in the car when the car's in the ditch, which doesn't make sense, or they're ransacking the car. They're searching the car. They're pulling stuff out of the car. They're looking through the car, through Brandon's car. It's not Brandon. Why would he be doing that? He's carrying nothing but his cell phone, apparently. So he didn't grab shit from the car but his phone and started to walk. But he sat there for 15 minutes. Somebody saw him sitting there? Did somebody see him sitting there? Did they? Did they pass him by? Did they see him? What happened? What did he tell his parents he saw? Did he see a car before that? Did he see headlights? What is he seeing in here? And he says he sees a fence possibly, hears water. So we don't know the call. 47 minutes. 47 minutes. And you got nothing. You got nothing. No, there's more there. There's more with the car forensics. There's more with the phone call. And we have neither. We have because the killer, that's what I'm thinking. It's a killer, guys. It's a killer. It's a somebody because they're holding this information. Only the killer would know. Only a third party that's there. I think the parents think even though someone's there. But they're not going to say that because then somebody killed Brandon and they're trying to find out who the fuck it was. And only the killer knows certain things, and that's it. You got, right? It makes sense to say that no one's there. But they're not even saying that no one's there. They leave foul play open to us. So yeah, so it's open. Why isn't it shut? Because there's evidence to prove otherwise. Albert Gaines says he's a tech geek, maybe. Yeah, he is, right? He's got a technical college here. So yeah, he could be easy pickings. He could be an easy mark, for sure. But it's either the party or it's at the scene. This person's doing it at the party or at the scene. I think it's at the scene. So it's at the scene. It's because they run into him at the scene because the car door's being open. Because they might have run into him and then be like, hey, what's up or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm stuck. My car's in the ditch or whatever. Oh, I'll ride you back. Because how does this person get Brandon back to his car? Does he even bring Brandon back to his car? Does he do Brandon in and then go back to find Brandon's car himself and then move it? I don't know. I don't know forensics in the car. Is it just Brandon's fingerprints in the car or someone else's? We don't have any of that. We don't even have Brandon's fingerprints in the car. We don't even have the car that was wiped down. Because if they don't have Brandon's fingerprints in the car was wiped down. So we need to know forensics of the car, and we have none of it. All we have is car doors open, keys gone. Nothing else about forensics. Every single murder case, every disappearance, guys, where the car's left, what did he say? They give us fucking forensics. They give us fingerprints, they give us hair follicles, they give us who was in the car last. We don't have this with Brandon. Amazing that we don't have that with Brandon. It's so convenient. Sheriff Figueroa says, rich old men would pay a lot for a cute young guy. You got it. Right? That's sick as fuck. Albert Gaines, what the fuck? Oh my God. Sir Albert Gaines says parents. Sick ass fucking movie. What movie's that with? Fucking A. Good one, Shell. You're right. Sir Albert Gaines. I guess you're right. Sir parents exploiting skills, mapping wallet. We're gonna start waving the hand here, right? Cheryl Figueroa says it's Florida. Lots of retirement age, old money. Yeah, this is what is this? Ohio. This is what is it? Minnesota. But I'll show you where he's supposed to be. But listen to this. I thought I was going to say something profound. I'm just profoundly fucking... I can't believe that we're being not lied to, really, but not given everything and anything. And if you want to help, you want the public's help in trying to find your son and, yeah, find out what happened to him, find a body part or a phone or something, you got to give us it all. Because we know this ain't adding up. And if it's just Brandon out there, it sounds like it would be very simpler and much, much more so to find him. That he would have walked out of there. That his parents would have found him. And he would have went back to his car. Everything would have been fine. Something prevented Brandon from getting home or getting off that phone. So like when he's off the phone, from the parents. But see, that's what we think. So we don't know what's being said before that, though. He could be being followed. He could see something. He said in the phone call, it said that he says he sees a red light in a distance. They're saying it's a possible, they're assuming that it's the red light from a city that's really far away. He would probably know that. So he's probably seeing a red light from a stopped car or tail lights or something ahead. He's seeing ahead on the road. We don't have a perspective on that light at all. But they're chalking this light up to a tower miles away. I think he would be able to decipher and not be confused about where the tower light was compared to the street. I'm sure Abbott says maybe up north. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the homeless. Let me get to this light real quick. That's something. Guys. So, hold on. Hold on. I'm reading. Hold on. Guys, watch. So, this police officer or whatever, or whoever Dahl is, it's the investigator or whatever. So, if he noted that from the area, a red light atop a Taunton grain elevator could be seen. He thought, listen closely, right? I think I'm going to end the stream after this on this one because that's it for me. I think we got it and I'm done with it. Because it had pieced this elevator could be seen. So, first of all, this cop is doing this with this light. We don't know if he's doing it at night like Brandon or during the day, okay? We don't know anything of his little test here. Fucker. So this is complete bullshit. He's taking one of the most really telling parts of the call and putting it somewhere out of your reach where you couldn't explain it on the ground. You know, this light would have to be in the sky, like a fucking UFO. It had to be this tower that he's seeing, this red light. No, it doesn't. Stay on the ground. How do you see that over the trees? I don't give a fuck what this guy's saying. He's dumb. You sit on the ground, your ground level. So any lights are really going to come in front of you. So Brandon has his head, he's going to look up. He's going to be looking in front of him. He doesn't have fucking 50-50 eye vision where he's seeing like Superman. It's dumb. It's dumb because he notices the light so much. It's so noticeable and so not disturbing to Brandon, but it's noticeable that he tells his dad. And I'm going to read. The cop thinks that Brandon is looking at this red tower fucking light all the way yonder. Hold on, because the light, they're referring to the light again, but they did it before. So that sentence is after. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I guess you missed the chat. So, because, yeah, maybe up to, yeah, yes, right. Always a possible, guys. But we're going to go to this tower real quick, guys, because I think he's seeing red headlights up ahead. Parked. So what he's going to do is he's going to see red headlights up ahead, parked. And he's going to walk towards them because he's telling his father, I can't find the exact, but he's telling him he sees a red light up ahead. And he can't make out exactly what it is. So as he's walking towards the red light, that is a car, parked possibly, waiting for him, maybe. But as he's walking towards the light or whatever, I don't know how quick the accession is here from when the call disconnects to when he gets closer to the red light. But he's mentioning the red light because it's close. Like, it's so close. Like, it's something that's going to be in his way. You know, like he's like, I see a red light, or maybe he thinks it's a car. Like, it's not the tower light. It's red. Because the cop is confused. He's like, how does he see he's like, all right, the kid sees a light, but he sees a red light. So he's confused. And he's trying to explain how Brandon, in the middle of nowhere, on a road, sees a red light. So he looks all in the fucking sky and all around. He says, that's got to be the red light. It's the only red light in the sky. He's not thinking like a cop. These people shouldn't be cops. They shouldn't be doing this. That's why we have cold cases. They don't give a fuck. No, there's another explanation for the red light being seen by Brandon. There's another explanation. They're not telling you it. Abigail says they left the porch light on and let him see, but he has autism. They don't understand him. He hates lights. Wow, that's a good point. Sir Albert said red light will help his eyes. That's cool, man. So he's able to follow that red light. I didn't know he's autistic. They didn't tell us that. They didn't tell that he's driving. He does wind turbines. He's in a fucking technical college. But it's okay, he's autistic too on top of that. So he's amazing. He's a fucking genius. I get it, dude. All excuses in the book. I know. Give it all the excuses, right? So we can just fuck it off. There's no autism here. I don't see it. They're not telling us that. I got no mental health record, so I can't. He's fine. He's walking, he's talking. The parents said he's great. He's walking. He sees a red light. It catches his attention. He tells his father, there's a red light up ahead. A bright red light. So other than the one tower that's really far away, what other red light could he be seeing? Head lights. The back of a car lights. When you stop a car, the red lights. Right? A light. One light, two light, whatever. Parked on the side of the road, I don't know. He sees a red light. How else can he see a red light out there besides that tower? There could be another car on the road. Could be a car parked and stopped with the red lights. But we do not know the exact conversation. And we'll never know because they're not going to tell us. Only the persons that were there. The father, Brandon, the mother, and someone else. Because this other person knows all this. Joe Figueroa says, train tracks, red lights. Okay, but guys, I'm going to give you one more time. I'm going to put you out there. That's why Google Earth, I love it. I love Google Earth because it puts me there where Brandon is. So I can say, okay, is there a train track? Is there a motherfucking, spaceship? There we go. Nothing. Nada. This is where his car is found, just about here. On this road. Ditched. He gets out. He's told to stay still. He doesn't. He starts walking. I don't know exactly which direction. But taking it in any fucking direction, watch. So take any direction he's going. Trains, lights, where? And he keeps going. He's 47 minutes, so he's walking more. Let's say he goes 47 minutes out all the way over here. Where's he? What? What light? What train? What fucking nothing? That's why it's confusing. That's why they're baffled. Because there's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. So Abigail says, I'm guessing, I don't know if he's autistic. No. Shit, I don't know if I'm autistic, you guys, honestly, Sir Albert, I probably have a fucking form of it, dude. But you're right, he does have an autistic look, doesn't he? Doesn't he, Albert? You're right, dude. I never thought of that, homie. Like, he would be, right, notice that light because it's red. You're right, dude. Like, that could be taken into account. Look at Sir Albert. He's right. Like, what about the mental state? What about autism? Like, wouldn't that affect maybe his decision-making, listening to his parents, or seeing things? You're right, Albert. And he's drinking, too? I heard he's sipping on a little bit of that liquor, right? So Albert is perfect with this. He gets it, he puts it out, and he says, what about this? And you're right. Sir Albert, that is a big thing. You know, we have no mental state, right? No disease, right? Autism is going to put him on the spectrum here. So if he's on the spectrum, we have to put that on our spectrum, right? So, Sir Albert Gaines, you have Asperger's, right? Asperger's, look at this, right? You could tell. You could tell. At first, I wanted to say he was a nice, handsome young man. But no, guys, you know, you want to be real. You want to be real. I'm being real. Sir Albert's real. Cheryl was being real. Everybody's being conscious, being real. We're being real. That he's a little, yeah, it looks a little helpful. He needs a little help. Well, he needed a lot of help. We know that from his parents to get home and right. They're on the phone. They're really worried about him. So, Sir Albert, you probably have a point there. Albert does, and you know he could be right, and he could need that extra help, right? That's why they're on the phone with him. They're really worried about him, right? Yeah, they were on top of him, dude. Good point, guys. Sir Albert Gaines, Cheryl Figueroa, especially Sir Albert. I see you, Sir Albert. Thank you, brother. You're fucking awesome, dude. I know at first you ran that. And I know it sounds like I was mad at you, homie. I'm not mad at you. I was actually trying to, like, get your point to me. Like, get through to me, you know? Because I'm trying to, sometimes I try to not hear things, too. So I'm trying to tell myself to listen, you know? To consider what's being said, seriously. And that's what I did. It was good. You did great. That was great, Sir Albert. Cheryl Figueroa says, yeah, I think this is the way the parents panic because he is something. Right. Good point. Sir Albert says, that's what I have. I hate lights. Really? I didn't know that, Sir Albert. I know people with autism, yes, on a high spectrum, not on a low spectrum. I know, you know, I know of it on a high spectrum. I've only dealt with it on a higher spectrum, like the highest spectrum, dude. Like literally the highest. Like you got to wear a helmet type shit, you know? I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, not like Asperger's, but like on the high-end spectrum. Just missing Asperger's, right? Sir Albert, I'm high. Are you? You don't even seem it, Sir Albert. You see, even if you did, so what, right? That's awesome. That's like a superpower, bro. You seem like you're on it. You're able to see and hear things that I can't. You know, Sir Albert? So thank you, man, for taking time every day, right? You've been coming in here per usual, baby. I love it. Cheryl, Kaj, Sir Albert Gaines. Sir Albert, thank you, brother. I appreciate you bringing in that, man, because that was so enlightening. Like I said, guys, don't be judged here. Don't worry about it. We're not going to get mad at you on these cases. I love you guys. I want you to share with me. So if it sounds like I'm a little mad, people think I'm mad, but it's not. No, I'm not. I'm just like, I'm trying to convince like talk to myself in a way. Like shove it down my head. You know, I'm talking to myself, see? That's all, guys. I really want you to know that. If I'm mad, you'll definitely know it. I will tell you. Sir Albert says, high intelligence. Yeah, you do. You do, Sir Albert. And I need that here on these cases. I need to see things I can't see or can't think about, you know? So I thank you, Sir Albert, Cheryl Figueroa, Kaj, I think, and there's somebody else in there earlier, but thank you guys. You came in here this morning. It's afternoon now. It's going on 1:30. We got more cases to cover. Thanks, Sir Albert. I figured that, bro. I figured, Albert, we were fine, but I just wanted to tell you and everybody, you know, just so everybody else could see. I know it seems like sometimes I get, because people around me think that I'm mad a lot of the times. I get a lot of that in my real life. People think I'm very, like, upset or something, and I'm not. And then it ends up being like, oh, well, you are. And then it's like, I'm not, you know? And then I start getting upset. I'm like, well, I told you I wasn't, you know? But I need to be... There's always to be more calmer, but then, no, like, I'm fine. It's just I'm a lively person. I should be, I guess, doing something else. Cheryl says lots of... Oh, I don't know half the time, y'all. Cheryl Figure says, we're coming in hot, baby. I told you guys, I got more streams coming. What we're going to do, all right, it is early. Albert Gates says, I understand your good energy. Thank you, Sir Albert, man. Thank you for understanding it. Thank you for feeling it, guys. You just, you know, thank you for feeling it. Even through the technology, you know, you feel it, right? I really hope you feel it, guys. I think you do, because I feel you guys. I really do. I feel you guys when you talk. You all have, like, different ways you hit me. It's so amazing, right? Oh, it's so amazing. Never thought, guys. Never really thought. Marissa King says, don't change. Marissa King says, we feel it. Thank you, Marissa. I didn't know you were still there. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you. You are such gold. You guys are gold. Gold that shines. That you can't deny gold. You can't deny it's valuable. It doesn't tarnish, right? Take care. It's desirable. Man, oh man. It's right? Come on, guys. It's hard to find. That is you guys. The Real Rant Reviewer audience. That's what I'm calling you. You are the Real Rant Reviewer audience. Because I want to roll with you guys if we go into the club. Where we going to the street? Where we going? We're going with the Real Rant Review. Let's go. I'm going with you guys. You know? Come on. Man, it's going to be exciting, guys. Sky's the limit. I got time. We're still living. All right? We got time. And hopefully, but time is of the essence. Yes, it is. Time goes fast. Everybody thinks they got tomorrow. Brandon thought he had tomorrow, right? His parents thought he had tomorrow with them. They're leaving the light on for him. You know? Trust me, the Real Review will leave this chat open for you guys. No freaking doubt about it. And I always remember you. You go by, something happens. Don't you worry. The Real Review remembers your screen name. Yeah, I do. Is that you? I'm going to say, is that your screen name? Is that you? I'll meet you one day. I'll say that. I won't forget, guys. I don't forget good things, and I don't forget bad things. All right? We should forget the bad, but it's harder to forget the bad, isn't it? It's so easy to remember the bad and forget the good because there's so much bad of it. I want you to know, guys, I love you guys. I have good love for you guys. You need anything from me, you talk to me. I'm here. I don't have to talk about the case. Like I said, we go off on it. We do whatever we got to do. We rant, we review life, everything. We stream. We're YouTubing. But thank you, Marissa King. Marissa King says, I have a toddler. I'm here just keep it busy. Yeah, no, I have kids too, right? I know what you're saying. Like, even if you don't have kids, we're always busy, right? There's always something that we could do. You know, idle hands is really bad. Yeah, it is. But sometimes you do got to relax and just take it in. Maybe you are doing too much. Like you said, give the Real Review credit. Give yourself credit, guys, right? Marissa King, that's the full... Sir Albert, Kaj, Cheryl... Even if everything you guys have to do and do, you're staying on here with me, talking to me. And I can't thank you enough, guys, because I know the time we can't get back. All right? So I'm going to thank you for taking time from other things and spending it with me, because I really do think you're spending it well. I wouldn't tell you to spend time with me if I didn't think you'd benefit, if I thought it'd be a waste. Really, guys, I don't spend time with people I'm going to waste, right? Why do you want to waste your time? Time is precious. I do believe we can benefit here. That's all. And have fun doing it. Marissa King says, there is so much bad. Let's be just... Yeah, it's so much. You see, guys, you see in the chat, right? You know, I try to be as good, nice as possible. And I do want to be nice. But it's like people, it's like, come on now, you know? Guys, remember what they said to me? If you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. And I live by that saying in my real life. And guess what? The Real Reviewer lives by that saying on the internet. So if I go into a YouTube or a video, I don't hit dislike or say a bad comment, guys. Even on Facebook, I don't do that. What I do is just, this is my opinion. I just don't do it. I just don't put it out there like that. I just don't. I'm sorry. If I got nothing nice to say, I just leave it. And I don't say anything bad, and I don't say anything good. That's all. I don't say anything, guys. So when people come here in the chat and they're speaking, you know, I take care of it. I will address it. But if there's a lot of people in here, I want to address it in a way where the troll kind of knows that they messed up and that this isn't the place to be, and that, like, kind of reverse it on them, you know, guys? Because I was a troll too once, so I know how to get him, and I know what he wants to do and what they're looking for. So, but thank you, guys. Chef Rigo says, I'm in San Diego. I am in New York, guys. I am in upstate New York. Just so if you're curious about the Real Reviewer, I recently blew back up here. So I have been around, but I want to stay somewhere. But I want to go around to these crime scenes and do lives like that. I would love to be that kind of YouTuber that does it. Like, do lives like this and investigate it with everything we have available, but at the actual crime scene. That would be awesome. Cheryl Friggo said, that's awesome. San Diego, nice. The beaches out there got to be sweet, yes. I've been watching The Real World, San Diego. It's the only thing I know about San Diego and the Padres, but I do remember The Real World. Michigan says, Montgomery, Alabama, nice. Nice. Is it hot, Marissa, right? I hope you keep it nice. It's hot up here in New York, guys. Wow. Alabama's got to be fire. But that sounds beautiful, Montgomery. Farty McFly, your teeth are Clutos to the camera. Thank you, Farty McFly. Appreciate you, brother. We got you. I might bite ya. Hi. I might bite ya. No, I don't bite. Farty McFly. I like the screen name, then, dude. Farty McFly, Marty McFly. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Farty. Appreciate you, man. Sheriff Rigor says, he's fine. Sheriff says, are you in Woodstock? No. I am like, I really, where I'm living, I don't want to be living. Not because of the area or the people. It's the weather, guys. I like the hot climate. I come from a hot climate. And unfortunately, it's hot right now because it's summer, but I'm in a cold climate. I don't know if you guys like cold, or it sounds like San Diego, right, Alabama. We're going right to the south. Sir Albert Gaines, I'm in a mod in other streams and troll as well. It's some we call playing with clouds where the trolls come in. Nice. Yeah, so that's where I get it from, Sir Albert Gaines. Yes, from way back in the day. Yes, gaming all day. Left 4 Dead 1 and all that. That's how I got into the streaming TeamSpeak servers and everything like that. Did it for fun. So you are right, Sir Albert Gaines. Give them what they want, right? Give them what they want, brother. You know how to take care of those trolls. I got to make you guys want to use a moderator eventually here. Actually, I think I'm going to make you all one. That's going to be Albert, Cheryl. So when you guys are in here and you do, we're talking, and if there is anybody that you see doing it and I don't notice, or you want to, and Marissa, you too, okay, no responsibility, guys. I'm just saying, if you're hanging out and you think there's something I don't see, or something you want to take care of as far as chat goes, guys, you now have the power to get rid of them, okay, or do rid of the chat. Albert Gaines, Cheryl Figueroa, and Marissa King. Anytime you're in the Real Reviewers chat, you are going to regulate it, okay? You can regulate it. So just remember that, guys, okay? Yup. So just regulate the shit. Just hold it down. That's all. I'll hold it down in the chat, and you get. If I miss something, I know you guys are there. So it's cool. Thank you. You guys deserve much more than just a moderator position on my channel. I wish I really could speak to you guys through voice, and we could podcast, and because you guys are amazing. Really. Shuffers, I'm down. Yup, you're down. No responsibility, guys. Nothing like that. If I'm in here, I don't mind being alone. You know that. You know the Real Reviewer doesn't expect you guys nothing from you guys. I don't expect anything. So when it happens, I really enjoy it. And it's a surprise. So you guys don't owe me anything. You don't owe to come in and moderate my streams. You're just, if you're in here and there's some shit going down, you can take care of it, you know? You have the power too, just like the Real Reviewer. I'm not going to do a narrative here on my channel. I'm not going to remove comments like that are, you know, against my opinion or something. I'm not going to be nasty to people on my comments. I'm not going to, you know, I'll straighten them out, but I'm not gonna be nasty. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefit in that. You know, I get nothing out of that. I don't feel it. I used to get stuff out of that, but not anymore. You know, it was not the right. But yeah. So there you have it. Yes, cool. Yeah, Albert, Shara. Yes, prayers up for Brandon. Yes, prayers up for Brandon, because whatever happened to Brandon, he is we got it. He's at peace, and when we see Brandon again, we're definitely going to find out, guys, what happens to all these people one day, because we're just going to go up to them and ask them, all right? And that'll be that. And it'll be the point where they'll be able to speak about it, because they won't feel like they felt about it before, all right? That is the difference here. Maybe we could speak about an event if we don't feel the same way about it, right? So, yeah, if that could be taken away, the hurt and the scarring and pain from it, maybe, like even the memory has to be not wiped, but healed in a way. And maybe he'll be able to tell us what happened to him in a safe, calm way. And I'm sure we're going to learn. We're going to learn about everybody, where they are, what happened to them, because we are curious and we want to know the answers to the questions that we have. And I'm sure we'll meet Brandon again, as he will his own family, and they can tell him and speak, and that'll be that. It'll be done. We'll know, and we'll move on and live forever. And that's it. Wherever you want to live, guys. Heaven, hell, wherever. You know, but... Thank you, Cheryl Figueroa. Yes, President Sir Albert. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sir Albert. Cheryl Figueroa. Lord, let it be found. Yes, he will. Something's got to be found one day. A piece of glasses, his phone. He is out there somewhere, and they will come across him. And yes, Marissa King as well. So I want to thank specifically, guys, Albert Gaines, Cheryl Figueroa, and Marissa King especially. All three of you guys really lit up this chat today, and I just appreciate you all. All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to charge the phone, right? We're going to get refreshed, recharge our batteries. The Real Review is going to be back, I think, about another hour or so. It takes about an hour and a half or two for my phone to charge. So after it charges, I jump right on. I have another video. This video, oh my gosh. Guys, which one is it? Oh my God. I have, oh my God. Wait. Yeah, I got 2 more videos. Hold on. 2 more streams. 2 more cases, all right? They are, I believe, disappearances, and we're going to find out what happened to these people, but they are celebrities. Not huge celebrities, but they are celebrities, and they are known to some certain people that follow. So we're going to see these cases. And they're very interesting. All right. So I really want to thank Cheryl. I want to thank Albert. I want to thank Marissa. We keep on keeping on. I want to thank everybody else. If you didn't come in and comment or even like, I want to thank everybody that liked the 9 likes. Yes, thank you. And I want to just thank everybody that came in and out. And just really thank you for your time for the click. I'm going to be back soon. I hope to see you all soon. All right. God bless you all. You know, take care. Everything. Whatever. God. I say God bless you. Right? I want. If anything you believe in, and you don't believe in nothing, I hope someone or something protects you when you need it, okay? How's that? And gives you the good things you need, all right? Blessings are an active thing, but a blessing has to come out of nowhere. Not when the real view is in your life. The blessings are not going to come out of nowhere. They're just going to come, and they should just keep coming, and just keep coming. And a blessing shouldn't be earned. A blessing shouldn't be worked for. No. God bless you. Blesses. Why? He just does it. That's just. Why can't we just do it? Because I guess we're not godlike. I'm definitely not godlike, guys. We got a lot to learn, right? So I want to thank you all for doing it and blessing. Yes. And we're out. Until the next one.